agenda time. Craig is set for the day and the news. Sit back and relax, grab a coffee and chill, and enjoy the shenanigans tonight. Anfield Agenda. Anfield Agenda. YNWA. Anfield Agenda. Time for Craig to tell it straight. Watch-alongs to fill your day. Make to subscribe and stay. Up the Reds, up the Reds. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh. Anfield Agenda. Anfield Agenda. YNWA. Anfield Agenda. Time for Craig to tell it straight. Watch-alongs to fill your day. Make to subscribe and stay. Up the Reds, up the Reds. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, 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 Anfield Agenda. Anfield Agenda. YNWA. Anfield Agenda.
What is up, my friends? We are back. We are live with another Anfield Agenda match day. The Reds taking on Chelsea. A massive game. A game that could give us a little bit of daylight from Arsenal at the top of the Premier League if indeed we pick up the 3 points. We're still waiting for absolute confirmation on the starting 11. We've got 2 different ideas, so we're just waiting for that to be confirmed by the club. Then we will get the confirmed 11 on the screen. What you can see right there now, my friends, is a predicted 11, so don't take that as gospel just yet. Now we have the confirmed 11, and we will get that up on the screen for you in a second. To read it out to you, the confirmed Liverpool 11 is Kelleher, Van Dijk, Kanade, Szoboszlai, Salah, Jones, Gakpo, Jota, Robertson, Gravenberch, Alexander-Arnold. Which means Alexis McAllister starts on the bench today for Liverpool. We did think Cody Gakpo will get the nod, and indeed he has. So that's what we can do, is confirm that on the lineup right now. So back 4, unchanged as you would expect. In midfield, Curtis Jones comes in for Alexis McAllister, and then up top, the only other big change, Cody Gakpo in instead of Luis Diaz. So that's where we're at with the starting 11. And we'll go from there. David Jones, how are you, my friend? Nice to start off the day. First one up, how are we, dude? David said, afternoon, Craig. Liverpool win 2-0. Do you know what? I'll take that, bro. I'll take any win at all. So look, today, as you know, I've been having a few Wi-Fi issues, a few broadband issues. So today, I'm on a faster broadband, but it could be a little bit less stable. So bear with me if there's a glitch or two as the stream goes on. I apologise, but there is a really bad storm over here in Ireland at the minute, and some of the team members of Anfield Agenda have no electricity, so I'm grateful for small mercies today. Andrew James, thank you as well, bro. First super chat of the day. You didn't put in a comment, dude, but appreciate you, and thank you for your support. So look, that is a confirmed starting 11 now on the screen that you can see. So let's take a look through it. Chelsea, actually, let's talk about them for a second. Chelsea's confirmed starting 11. Sanchez, Reece James starts for Chelsea. Tosin, Colwill, Gusto, Lavia, Caicedo, Madueke, Palmer, Sancho and Jackson. That is the confirmed 11 for Chelsea. On the bench for them, not a belch, on the bench for them would be weird, wouldn't it? Bettinelli, Disasi, Badiashile, Vega, Drewsbury Hall, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, João Felix and Christopher Nkunku. So, strong bench for Chelsea. Liverpool's bench, by the way, in case you haven't heard that yet, is Miroslav Jaros, Joe Gomez, Wataru Endo, Lucho Diaz, Darwin Núñez, Alexis McAllister, Kostas Tsimikas, Jarell Quansah and Tyler Morton. That is your Liverpool bench. Sam Foden, how are you, bro? Said Jose Sa has been amazing for Wolves today. Yes, currently with an hour gone at Molineux, it's 1-1 in the Wolves-Man City game. I'm not holding out hope there. I think City will still find a winner. But as of right now, yes, Jose Sa and Wolves are level with Manchester City. But look, we already know we have a bonus this weekend with Arsenal dropping points. So it is up to us today to make sure that we can capitalise on that. And if we can pick up 3 points today, obviously then we go to the Emirates next weekend. They're going to be without Saliba. They're going to be without Odegaard. So that sets that one up very nicely. Where is Chiesa? He's not on the bench. I know this one's confusing me because when we spoke with David Lynch previously, is this a penalty, by the way, or is it a free kick? Let's have a look. Well, free kick to City on the edge of the box. When we spoke to David Lynch, the wisdom was that he should be back because he was close for the Palace game. But obviously, whatever that knock was to Chiesa, he's not ready yet, so he isn't in the squad today. Again, we aren't so much sponsored today by our friends at Manscaped, but we're going to keep shouting them out anyway. We have signed a new sponsorship deal with Manscaped starting next month. But for now, just a reminder, if you would like to order anything at manscaped.com whatsoever, use our discount code Anfield20 to get yourself 20% off there and free shipping. Right, free kick there to City right on the edge of the box, by the way. So keep an eye out to see what's going on with this one. Mac is on the bench, by the way. Mac is on the bench. How do I feel with Jones in DM? He won't be in DM. That will be Ryan Gravenberch. Jones will be in one of the number 10 positions. So don't worry about Curtis Jones being in DM. That'll be Ryan Gravenberch's position. What else we got? No McAllister. Again, we knew he came back from the Argentinian game and we knew that he was training in the gym and training away from the rest of the lads. So we're just going to have to wait and see how it all pans out. So, free kick here to Man City, edge of the box. They've got 28 minutes plus stoppage time left in that one. Is Maka being dropped or rested? I would imagine it's rested, Sarah, after his exploits with Argentina in the second game. And then, of course, the fact that he was doing gym work when he came back rather than training with the rest of the team. So, yeah, let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see if he gets off the bench or not, but I wouldn't say drop, no. Mohammed said, what is your priority list in our top 3 contract situations? I would say Trent number 1, Virgil number 2, Salah number 3, because that's how I think it impacts us if they were to leave. So in that order. Obviously Trent you've got coming right into his prime now, so yeah. Don't want to keep going back over the contract situation, so not a go at you at all, my friend. You're absolutely entitled to ask, but my goodness, we've been talking about it quite a bit on streams lately, so let's just focus on the good stuff, the fun stuff today, the game. Am I feeling nervous? Yes, I'm always a little bit nervous, Sarah. Chelsea are a decent side. The bookies, by the way, they have us heavy on favourites here. It was 6-10 last night for Liverpool to win. And I think it was like 3.5-1 for Chelsea to win, which is, bookies really feel like we are favourites going into it. But we know what Chelsea are capable of if it clicks. So we've got to do our jobs today. Most importantly, what I'm looking for today is a fast start. Glenn, of course I'll say hello to you, your grandmother and your mum, mate. How are we all? Glenn Daly, lovely to have you in with us, bro. Thank you for watching. What's the bench? No problem, mate. I went through it a moment ago, but happy to do it for you again. And you'll see the bench scrolling across the bottom of the screen, by the way, as well, just in case you wanted to have a little look at that. So, on the bench today, Kelleher, no, that's not the bench, sorry. Jaros, Gomez, Endo, Lucho, Darwin, McAllister, Tsimikas, Quansah and Morton. That's the bench. Now, as you can see on your screen, check out the Anfield Agenda Twitter or X account today because we're giving away a signed John Barnes shirt over there. So do go over, have a look. I'm sure it's the pin tweet or whatever on the Anfield Agenda account. Go over there with your chance to enter. We're giving away a John Barnes signed jersey. Anybody who's coming to our live show in the beautiful city of Liverpool, this beautiful show right here, if you're coming along to that, Well, good news. We're going to be giving away 2 signed John Barnes jerseys on the night as well as the show. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, please do. You can get them with the link in the description of this stream. Tickets are priced at 20 quid and it's an all ages event. And as I said, we are giving away 2 signed jerseys at the live show. Liz, how are you, my friend? Hope you've got your electricity and all back over in Florida, Liz, and I hope things are okay. We need to score early and often, says Liz. And look, yes, Liz, especially starting quickly. You know, it's been, I wouldn't say an Achilles heel of ours, but it's been a frustration at times this season. So yes, if we can start quickly, that would be great. That's a fair point, Craig. Would you say we've started playing a 4-1-2-3-1? No, because that's too many people. That's 12 players you've got on your team there, bro. You've gone full Todd Bowley. Remember, we've got to include the goalkeeper in that as well. So it will be a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-1-2-2-1. Actually, really interestingly, yes, no Connor Bradley. Good shout. Yeah, no Bradley on the bench. That is interesting. I wonder if Bradley picked up the illness that's been going around. But yeah, no Bradley on the bench. Good spot. Where's Macca? On the bench. Again, bench will be scrolling across the bottom of your screen if you want to have a look. 50th appearance, by the way, for Caoimhín Kelleher today. And 100th for Liverpool for Ibrahima Kanade. So, somebody asked me for the Chelsea team. Sanchez, James, Tosin, Colwill, Gusto, Lavia, Caicedo, Madueke, Palmer, Sancho, Jackson. That's the Chelsea 11. McAllister not starting is tough. Yes, I agree. We're certainly stronger with McAllister in there. But look, we've got to do with what we've got to do with. You know, the players that are out there are the ones that have to get the job done. So, you know, at least McAllister's on the bench. So at least he's an option there. I can't believe, by the way, that Chelsea are starting Reece James. I think that is a very bold, ballsy call from Maresca to start Reece James after the length of time he's been out. Let's pass our mystery illnesses onto these Muppets at 210 Records. Look, I really want this win today. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm ready for it. Do you know what? We're winning it. I've decided. That's it. It's done. We're winning the game. That's how ballsy I'm feeling today. We're winning this goddamn game. We're going to go 4 clear of Arsenal. Let's see what happens in the Man City game. And today's the day, ladies and gentlemen, that we get our respect from the media, from some of the opposition fans, and some of those pundits. So I'll put my foot down. We're winning. And by the way, I'm happy to take any abuse if we don't win, because I want my credit if we do win. How about that? Have we got a deal? If I'm saying we're winning and we win, you all come in and give me my credit. If we lose, I'll take it on the chin as I always do. Have a great squad. We just need rotation, especially after the international break, said Levi. Yes, and look, we've got 3 big games coming up now. We've got this game, then we've got Leipzig away in the Champions League midweek. Then we go to the Emirates to take on Arsenal and the PGMOL next Sunday. So yeah, that we've got to make sure that we are as fresh as we can be. And look, trust in the process, trust in the manager, and hope we get the job done today. Now look, of course, do hit that subscribe button if you're with us for the first time. We have over an hour to go till kickoff, so loads of time left. Again, thank you to everyone that is joining us. There's really bad weather here in Ireland, so I'm grateful to even be streaming today. So I don't mind if I have the odd glitch or two with regards to buffering or whatever, because I'm just honestly grateful to even have electricity. How's my internet? Speed tests look good. Over 500 download speed, over 100 upload speed. I've 2 different broadbands. I've got one on a 2.4 gigahertz frequency, one on a 5 gigahertz frequency. I'm on the 5 gigahertz, which is faster, which I'm hoping is better, but sometimes a little bit less consistent. So, you know, so far, touch wood, so good. We can't underestimate Chelsea. Nobody is, mate. Nobody's underestimating Chelsea. Like, if you look back at any of the stuff I've done this week building up to the game, whether it's the preview, streams in the last couple of days, I know that Chelsea can be a very good side. I know that Chelsea have threats about them. I do. But I'm backing us. That's all I'm trying to say. This is not a underestimating anybody else. This is a very much getting behind our boys. Because they know the world's watching today. They know. We've seen time and time again all the column inches written to say Liverpool haven't really faced anyone yet. Liverpool haven't been tested yet. Well, today's the day they're expecting that test, so it's up to us to answer it. On that, actually, on the day, did you see Erik ten Hag, by the way, being interviewed yesterday after United's game? He said the only bad performance we've had this season was Spurs. And I'm sitting here watching this as a Liverpool fan going, hi, how are you? We beat you 3-0 at Old Trafford. Are you trying to say, Eric, that that was a good performance? Or that you were in any way in that game and it wasn't a straightforward victory? This man, that manager, is an absolute clown. I don't know how he believes the absolute porridge that comes out of his mouth. It's nonsense. Sandy said, alright Craig, Liverpool, we love you. Well, thank you Sandy, and welcome in. And look, we've got 20 minutes to go at Molineux. So far Wolves are holding them 1-1, but let's wait and see. Tammy said, I reckon Liverpool 4, Chelsea 2. I was very close to that prediction, Tammy, very close. I ended up going with 3-1, but I've got a feeling we'll see goals today. Now, I'm not hoping I'm not going to jinx it for everyone and we've got a boring 0-0 here, but yeah, I'm optimistic because I feel like Chelsea will have a mistake or two in them. Ellis Moore reckons that Ten Hag has posters of himself in his house. All I'm going to say is this, mate. I would bet my life that Erik ten Hag's one of those lads that closes the fridge door with his hip and then winks when he does it. Do you know what I mean? He's one of those, isn't he? A little fridge door with the hip and then a little wink when he does it. Or he's got a mirrored ceiling. That's all I'm saying. Do you feel rival fans overlook Liverpool too early? A few days ago, we weren't even good enough for a Champions League place. No, I don't think that they overlooked us, mate. But what I do think was, a lot of people look at fixtures in the Premier League and assume it's just going to be a walk in the park. You know, the Premier League is a difficult league, especially away from home. So you got to make sure that you do pick up the wins that you're supposed to pick up. And yesterday, obviously, most people, the perceived wisdom would have been that Chelsea would go to the Vitality and beat Bournemouth. But they didn't. They lost 2-0. And that's the Premier League. You know, we lost against Nottingham Forest. Nobody was really predicting that one. So you've got to earn the right to win in the Premier League. And, you know, today, on paper, it's a hard game. If we get the 3 points, and hopefully we start getting a little bit of credit. But honestly, us Liverpool fans don't really give a shite about the credit. Because we know the players. We know that we've had a good start to the season. And we know damn well that this is going to be a big test over the next week. Chelsea, you mean Arsenal? Yes, sorry, I meant Arsenal. If I said Chelsea lost yesterday, apologies. Obviously, I meant Arsenal lost to Bournemouth at the Vitality yesterday. So yeah, nobody predicted that. So you got to wait and see what happens. The ref for today, Ivan, is John Brooks, mate. John Brooks is your referee for today. Will there be a late night agenda tonight? No, there won't, Ali, because by the time we finish this and the match reaction and the player ratings video, you're talking it being about 7:30. So there's not enough time really to turn it around. Unless we have a very dramatic day, in which case we might revisit. Now, my friends, I do need you to hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the stream for me. Don't forget, we've got to do our usual to get to 1,000 likes before the game kicks off in an hour's time. Bernardo Silva's just been split open here. He's got a little bit of claret dripping from his forehead. Worried about Palmer? No. I don't worry about opposition players, mate. I respect them, but I don't worry about them. Peter, I know you're obviously a Chelsea fan, bro. Welcome back in again, by the way. But no, I'm not worried about Palmer. I'm respectful of him. I know how good he can be, but they should be worried about us. That's the way I look at it. You know, we're the home team. Let them worry about our players. Cole Palmer's a great footballer. No denying that. How do I feel about the lineup? So, it's not unexpected, but I would have preferred, obviously, if McAllister was in the midfield. I think we're a better midfield with Alexis in there. But look, I can understand the decision with Gakpo over Diaz because of the travelling and whatnot. It's an opportunity for Cody to take his chance today, so let's wait and see. Most Arsenal fans must be rooting for Chelsea. I would say so. I mean, if it was the other way around, we'd probably be as well, so I understand that. But look, it's all very well and good Arsenal dropping points, but it's no good to us unless we capitalise on it by picking up our points. So that's the goal today. Win the game, and then we look at the league table afterwards. And if we win the game, the league table will show us top of the league. So it's up to us today. SB said, would have preferred Endo over Jones. I wouldn't. Not at home in the league. If we were away, perhaps. But I want us to be on the front foot. And I think Jones gives us a better chance of that than Maturo Endo. But Endo did do really well when he came on in the last one to help us see out the game. Definitely. Really important part of that final 5 to 10 minutes. Dave said, I think I would have Endo with Ryan instead of Jones. Again, at home, I would disagree because I want us to be on the front foot. And if you look at Chelsea's midfield, they've kind of gone with a bit more of a deeper lying midfield in Lavia and Caicedo. No room in the starting 11 for Enzo Fernandez, £100 and something million player on the bench for Chelsea. Nazar, I agree, buddy. Reece James is 100% a gamble. 100%. I can't believe Reece James is starting after coming just back into the squad. I think that's very risky for Maresca. Do I think Aberdeen will win the Scottish title? No idea. I'd seen the result yesterday, 2-2 against Celtic. Obviously had a late goal disallowed as well. Fought back from 2-0 down. Themselves and Celtic pretty much near perfect, just that one draw yesterday. Other than that, all wins. I don't know, mate. I don't know if they can keep it up over the course of the season or not, but certainly makes the Scottish League a bit more interesting this year, doesn't it, to have another team in the mix? Oh, did Rangers lose today? I didn't know that, so yeah, there you go. So there's a bit of a gap there forming already between Aberdeen, Celtic and Rangers, so... I really like Maresca as a United fan. Said Expo, his impact and attitude in press conferences, and he plays decent football. Certainly does play decent football, yes. It's a risky strategy, and I'm kind of, Expo, if I'm being honest with you, my friend, I'm hoping that we can force him into a mistake or two today. The Irish Wanderer, I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know, looking forward to the game. Plenty of time, by the way, to go. 55 minutes until kick-off, so lots of time for us to chat before we get stuck into it. Still here, City pushing, looking for a winner. And it's 77 minutes on the clock at Molineux. It's still Wolves 1, Manchester City 1. Which, again, you've got to take heart from this. Even if City go on to win this game, they're showing that no Rodri is going to impact them massively this season. No De Bruyne as well. So let's do our job today and pick up the win. Levoy Boyd, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, bro. Thank you for your support. Connor said, second Poch seems weird, but Maresca probably does make more sense long term. Look, his style of football is certainly one that I think Chelsea fans will enjoy. He did very well with Leicester. It was still a ballsy call from Todd Bowley and Clearlake Capital to put him in charge, but you'd have to say he looks like he's slowly putting together an identity in that Chelsea team. No Haaland as well. Yeah, well, he is on the pitch, but yeah, you're right. He hasn't really done much today. 210 Record said, City will cry for any decision. Yeah. Levi, thank you. Levi Boyd gifting a membership as well now. Thank you, bro. Not only has he just become a member, he's now gifted one as well. Thank you, Levi. Thoughts on Alisson injury? Frustrating. Unfortunate. You know, we are blessed. We've got a very good backup keeper in Quivin. But, yeah, look, it's obviously not great. We've no Alisson. But, again, it is what it is. Who scores the Chelsea goal? Jackson. I'm going to go with Jackson for their goal. And then, I don't know, I fancy a Canada header today. That's what I said yesterday. Mike, thank you, bro, for gifting a membership as well. Mike _ S12. Thank you, Mo. Mo? You're not Mo. But, well, I'm thanking Mo in advance, Mike. You probably understand that. Thanks, Mo. Life's a Bag of Shambles said, pisses me off seeing all the City's players swarming the ref. Any other team does it and they get a booking. Yep. But we've always known that there's certain teams that get away with a little bit more sometimes than others. And yeah, I agree with you. The old Man United teams as well used to be feckers for it. Arsenal aren't too far off as well, to be fair. What's our lineup for today? It's on the screen, Jack. On the screen, bro. I'll run through both teams for you one time real quickly. For Chelsea, Sanchez, James, Adebayo, Colwill, Gusto, Lavia, Caicedo, Sancho, Palmer, Madueke and Jackson. For Liverpool, Kelleher, Trent, Canade, Virgil, Robbo, Gravenberch, Jones, Soboslai, Gakpo, Salah and Jota. That is our starting 11. Alan's going to the game. Enjoy, Alan. Have a good one, bro. And hopefully, you know, we get the win. Make sure you scream your lungs out, though, mate. Make sure that you get behind the boys and enjoy it. Enjoy the game. John Brooks is the referee, for those asking on that one as well. So just missing Maka. Yeah, that's the one, Jack. Just Maka. He's on the bench, though. He is on the bench today. No Connor Bradley on the Liverpool bench, though. And again, that bench will go across the bottom of your screen in a moment. So Liverpool bench today. Yaros, Gomez, Endo, Diaz, Nunes, McAllister, Costas, Kwanzaa and Tyler Morton. That's the Liverpool bench. No Chiesa as well, yes. No Chiesa in the squad today. Obviously no Harvey Elliott or Alisson Becker in the squad either. Good to see you, Sausage Man. I don't know where to go with that, mate. I've no idea. Sausage Man? Okay. Rico said, today is a big opportunity to make an early statement before the Arsenal match next week that if results go our way, come on you Reds. Yes. Big. Like, put it this way. If City drew today and we won today, if we went to the Emirates next week and lost, we're still going to be ahead of Arsenal, and I think we'd be pretty much almost touch and go with Manchester City. I can't remember if they're 1 point. I think we'd still be there or thereabouts with City. So, like, yes, today's huge is what I'm trying to say. Pick up a win today, and it definitely gives us a boost and a shot of confidence, of course. Again, City still pushing forward, looking to find a winner here. 82 and a half minutes on the clock. It's still Wolves 1, Man City 1. What are your thoughts on Chelsea playing Lavia? So there's a couple of calls in that Chelsea team that I'm quite surprised by. Lavia, no. Enzo is one. And also them putting Reece James straight back in. I think that's a brave and stupid call, if I'm being honest. Right, Wolves are on the attack now. Let's see if they can do anything. Uh, 7 minutes left in the Wolves game. Still 1-1. Yep. Look, remember, we have to keep up our record. So do hit that like button for me. We need to make sure we get to 1,000 likes before kick-off. I think Jarrell, Costas, Gomez and Bradley is too much on the bench. Well, Bradley isn't on the bench. Langer's not on the bench. Nor is Chiesa. Obviously no Elliott either. And no Alisson. Jen, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you. Footballer. Hello. Just reading out your comment there. I think I did a good job of that one. Thoughts on the lineup? It would have been better, Tiernan, to have Alexis in there, but other than that, no issues really with the lineup today. Is Connor injured? Don't know. I would imagine it's probably an illness. Oh, here's Haaland. He's challenged and Wolves come away with the ball. Yeah, I'd imagine it's probably an illness. We have had a few players with illness going down over the last week. Endo was ill during the week, and now obviously we're not sure about Bradley, but we think it's probably an illness. Jones is a weak point. Well, I would agree, Gaza, but it is what it is. Let's just see how we get on. At least McAllister's on the bench. That's something I would say. So if we need him for the last 20, 30 minutes, at least he's an option there for the gaffer. Do I think Chelsea team bar Palmer start for Liverpool? Looking through it now. No, I don't. Maybe Caicedo get a start, maybe, but not over Gravenberch the way Gravenberch's been playing. So no, I agree with you. Maybe Palmer just footballer. I've already given you a shout out, dude. If you listened, I gave you a shout out already. I read out your hello. Oh, Bradley out due to fitness issues, said Connor there. So probably precautionary. So yeah, let's wait and see. Jen, thank you. And thank you, Jen, for being with us as a member, for an ultra member, for 20 months, Jen. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate your support. And thank you for your message as well. No need to ever thank me though, Jen. It's always a pleasure, as you know. Always a pleasure. Corbett, how are you, bro? Look, I hope you're all having a cracking weekend, by the way. Over here in Ireland, there's a bit of a storm, so the weather's very, very windy. And over on the other coast of Ireland, lots of people without electricity and stuff. So far, so good. I'm counting the small mercies here that I have electricity, at least. City still trying to find a way through here. Sa goes to the ground, ball in his hands. 3.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go with Molineux. It's still 1-1. Footballers going 3-1 victory for Liverpool. That was my prediction as well, mate. Gale Force wins in Wales too, said Bugger Boy. Yeah, look, it's winter. It's really here now. So look, friends, we have 532 likes to get. And we've got 45 minutes to do it. So if you haven't, 1, hit that subscribe button for me. 2, drop a like on the stream. Yeah, I hope the electricity holds as well, Liz. But most importantly, I hope the broadband holds. So far, so good in that regard. I'm subbed and I liked. We love that, mate. We love that footballer. Well played. Josh getting blown away here in Donegal. Well, do you know what, mate? Even at the best of times up there in Donegal, the wind can be pretty hectic. So I can only imagine what it's like when it's bad here. It's bad in Portaferry, said Gary Doherty. How are we, Gary? And stay safe, mate. Stay well. Scotty saying there's Gale Force wins in Scotland. Ah, yeah, but that's the norm up there in Scotland, isn't it? Come on now, Scotty. Oof. City still piling on the pressure, looking for a winner. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go on that one. Sarah, how are we? Sarah Ficarra, welcome in. Don't forget, as we said to you guys earlier on, over in the Anfield Agenda Twitter account, or X account as I guess I have to call it these days, we're giving away a signed John Barnes jersey. So make sure you get over to our Twitter account, have a look at that, and do what you need to do to enter that giveaway. Also, if you're coming to the Anfield Agenda live show in Liverpool next month, we're going to be giving away another couple of signed John Barnes jerseys on the night at the live show as well. T1 Dot said, bring on Diaz against the tired Reece James. Don't mind if I diddly do. I don't know. Well, do you think Reece James plays the 90? Surely he couldn't come on and play the 90. Goal kick here to Wolves. 1 minute plus stoppage time to go. 210 Records said, John Barnes is my whole childhood. What a man. Absolutely. Absolutely. I bought them off the Ex-Player Association. I bought 4 of them. I'm sending one over to Brian over in Boston as a little present, a little thank you from everybody at Anfield Agenda. Then we're giving 2 away at the live show in Liverpool, and we're giving 1 away on our X account. So yeah, we got 4 of them. We always like to do small little things like that as a thank you to everybody for their support. Rebecca, it's not full time in the Wolves game. That's a lie, so you're getting banned for that. Because I'm watching the Wolves game right now on my television, and it hasn't even got into injury time yet, so no lies. We don't do fake scores, we don't do lies, we don't have our audience being fucked around. So 5 minutes added on in the Wolves game, by the way. 5 minutes. Billy, always lovely to see you in, bro. And Wolves have a free kick here deep inside their own half. Bradley isn't in the squad today, Charlie, and we're not 100% certain why, bro. Those 5 minutes going to feel like 5 hours. Yeah, I'm trying to stay focused on the chat and keep an eye out of the corner of my eye in the screen. Saw Digger in Tesco recently, always willing to talk. Nice, nice. Is Salah in the squad? Yes, he's in the starting 11, Sarah, as you can see on the screen. Starting 11 for Liverpool today. Kelleher in goal. Right back, Trent. Left back, Robbo. Virgil van Dijk and Canada are your centre backs. Gravenberch, Jones and Szoboszlai in midfield. Salah on the right, Gakpo on the left, and Diogo Jota through the centre. Nunes is on the bench. Do I like this ref? No, I don't like many Premier League refs, mate, to be honest with you. I don't mind Jared Gillett. I think he's a decent ref. Right, we've got 3.5 minutes to go now in that Wolves game. Why is Lucho not starting? I would imagine it's because the amount of football he played and the travelling over and back to South America. McAllister, I would say, is again precautionary, but you know, I'm not the man to answer these questions for you. Arne makes these decisions. Just one eye on this City game here beside us. So do I reckon we get shafted? Today, not sure. Next week at the Emirates, I'm fully expecting to be shafted by the referees next week. Fully expecting it. We're all Wolves fans today. Yeah, Jose Sa comes and catches that and goes to the ground. 2.5 minutes of stoppage time left in Molyneux. Jen, thank you, Jen, for gifting 3 memberships. Really kind. Or 5 memberships, Jen, sorry. Jen gifting 5 Anfield Agenda memberships. Absolute legend, Jen. Thank you. What's wrong with Oliver in England? Just have a look around at some of the decisions Michael Oliver made. What's wrong with Michael Oliver? How about watching Jeremy Doku kick Alexis McAllister in the chest last season and not having the balls to give us a penalty for it? 20th birthday, got let off work early. Nice, Suleiman, and happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday to you. City now on the counter-attack. Over the bar. Corner, though. Yes, happy birthday, Suleiman. Appreciate you, bro. Happy 20th birthday to you. Hopefully, we'll see this out. Be an absolutely delicious weekend if they do. Corner here. Grealish goes short with it. Another corner. By the way, I've already removed a fake score in the chat and it's not even our game. I think this is probably technically the earliest I've ever booted somebody out for a fake score. It'll be another corner here to City, their 3rd in a row. Keep an eye on this one for you, don't worry. Another corner for City. Their 4th one in a row. Yeah, Chiesa looks like he's still carrying that knockjack. Yep, City have scored. John Stones with a header. City have scored. Oh my God. City have scored. They've got the winner. They're checking for offside. They're checking something. Hang on. They're checking something. Hang on, they're checking something here. I don't know what it is. They're checking something. How are City players again allowed to stand around the ref? Let's have a look. What are we looking at here? Ref's going to the monitor. Pep's having a good little whinge here on the sideline. Ref's over to the monitor, having a look. Goal given. Fucking scumbag. Scumbag ref. I'm fucking sick of this. Only City will get a decision with a ref called to the monitor. He's a bottling fuck. Yeah. Look, I don't care if it was or wasn't on or offside. The fact that the ref goes to a monitor and City get away with it. Only team that happens to. When do you see a ref go to a monitor and stick with a decision? Look, but he backs into the goalkeeper for a start. That's... I hate the refs. I hate the refs. I hate them. For one, Silva's backing into the goalkeeper. I hate them. Scumbags. Honestly. Fuck them. Oh my God. Anyway, back to our game, which is the focus of today. Ruins the mood. It doesn't do it great, mate, but there, it's all over. The ref's blown up. City win 2-1. So it's up to us, over to us now today to do our job. But I tell you what, that City team won't be striking fear into anyone, because they are not the same team. They aren't the same team. So I'm not worried about that City team too much, to be fair. Corbyn 2003 said, if I speak. Look, it is what it is. You know, it's still up to us to do our job, and that's what we've got to do, which is go out there, make sure we pick up the win. How does the ref go to a screen for an offside decision? Well, obviously, again, not to defend the PGMOL, Neville, because I don't want to, but it was a subjective decision about whether he thought Bernardo Silva was influencing what happened. So it was a subjective decision. That's why he was sent to the monitor, because they wanted the ref to have a look at Bernardo Silva's position and see if he felt that Bernardo Silva was impeding the goalkeeper. The referee looked at it and deemed that he wasn't impeding the goalkeeper, therefore, goal stands. Now, if you're asking me, do I think Bernardo Silva was impacting the goalkeeper, then yes. Half a second beforehand. But, of course, they show it in slow motion. So it looks like there's a country miles worth of time. This is what annoys me, by the way. The ref goes to the monitor. Why is he looking at that in real time? If you look at it in slow motion, it looks like the goalkeeper has forever to readjust after Bernardo Silva's impeding him. That's what annoys me about it. Again, referees using slow motion replays to look at stuff when the game isn't played in slow motion. That's my annoyance with it. You know, whether you think he was or wasn't impacting the keeper, fair enough. But the way they look at that, it looks like the keeper had 2 or 3 seconds to adjust himself because it was played in slow motion. But either way, it doesn't really matter. It's up to us to go get our win today, and that's what we've got to do. If Curtis Jones did the same to Sanchez, you know, it'd be a different tune. Look, do I have my own beliefs? Yes. Do I think City get away with a lot? Yes. But again, it is what it is. Let's take care of our own business and do what we need to do. Victor, thank you so much for your very kind super chat, bro. Said, checking in. Let's go. Let's go indeed, mate. Half an hour to go till we kick off. So let's hope we get the win today. Because if we get the win today, remember, we're top of the league. Doesn't matter about anybody else. We win today. We're top of the league. That's the job. So, let's have a quick look through both teams' starting 11s for those of you maybe you're coming in a bit late. Do you know what, though? I am getting sick of looking at Guardiola's stupid, arrogant, smug, crybaby, bitch-faced little twat-headed. I'm sick of him. Sick of him, all those little bitches, Manchester City colours, surrounding referees, screaming, crying, begging. It just gets tiring looking at them. So, teams for today. Start off with Chelsea. Sanchez in goal, James, Adebayo, Colwill and Gusto making up the back four, Caicedo and Lavia in midfield, Madueke, Palmer and Sancho tucked in behind Nicholas Jackson. For Liverpool, Kelleher in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Ibrahima Konate and Virgil van Dijk are your centre backs. 50th appearance up today for Caoimhín Kelleher, by the way. 100th appearance up for Liverpool for Ibrahima Konate. In midfield, Ryan Gravenberch, no Alexis McAllister today, he's on the bench, so it's Curtis Jones and Dominic Szoboszlai. On the right hand side, Mohamed Salah. On the left hand side, Cody Gakpo. And through the centre, Diogo Jota. Lucho's on the bench. He's on the bench, mate. Liverpool, actually let's look at the Chelsea bench first. Bettinelli, Diassi, Badiashile, Vega, Dewsbury Hall, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, João Felix and Christopher Nkunku is the Chelsea bench. The Liverpool bench today, it's Yaros, Gomez, Endo, Lucho, Darwin, McAllister, Costas, Kwanzaa and Morton. That's the Liverpool bench. Any reason why we're playing Gakpo? Yeah, the international break. I mean, I can't believe the amount of people who are still naive to the fact that lots of these players have done a lot of football playing and a lot of travelling over the last couple of weeks. Obviously, Gakpo was only on a little jaunt around Europe, so he didn't have as far to travel or anything. So that's probably the thought process here from Arne Slot, is just make sure that we play the freshest players, the ones who've had the most recovery time. Langer said, well done, Craig. Great composure. I'm fuming. Look, mate, inside, I'm fuming. Of course I am. Look, this is how I feel. And tell me if you feel differently, but this is how I feel. I feel like Manchester City get more refereeing decisions than anybody else. I feel like for a club that have taken the piss and have been charged with 115 counts of cheating, to see the referees bow down to Pep Guardiola and their bullshit week in and week out, it's soul destroying, quite frankly. And I'm fed up of it. And I don't understand it. The very crowd who are sticking two fingers up to the rest of the Premier League are getting decision after decision, season after season, week after week. Then you see the players like Kyle Walker coming out and praising these great referees for their bravery. Let's be honest, it's bullshit. We were robbed against them last year at Anfield. Wolves will feel robbed against them today. And if there is a subjective decision to be had, it feels like they get every single one of them. Now, rant over, but that's how I feel about Man City. And again, I don't understand why that was being looked at in slow motion. Because as I said, in slow motion it looks like Jose Sa had loads of time to get Bernardo Silva out of the way and readjust. Where in the real world, when football's played at real speed, you'll see that there was, half a second between Bernardo Silva backing in and impeding the goalkeeper and John Stones winning the header. Very different if you look at it in real time. But of course they don't. For what reason? I don't know. But it's pathetic. So here's the wording about offside from interfering with an opponent. A player will be penalised if they are preventing an opponent from playing or being able to play the ball by clearly obstructing the opponent's line of vision, or challenging an opponent for the ball, or clearly attempting to play a ball which is close when this action impacts on the opponent, or making an obvious action which clearly impacts on the ability of an opponent to play the ball. I would say the first and last part of that are certainly ones that I think would come into play in that decision making. But look, it isn't going to be changed now. It is what it is. City have won the game 2-1. Try not to let it dishearten you. Yeah, look at this. See that? That's the incident. Ball comes in. John Stones heads it. Bernardo Silva has just been backing into the goalkeeper. Now he's in front of the keeper when John Stones heads that. So that's the situation. That's how it panned out. But again, you can make up your own mind on it. Again though, if you're looking for something positive to take from that game, well, sorry, I'm just reading something here. Okay, so Dale Johnson of ESPN has said, to clear up some confusion from television coverage, John Stones' goal was disallowed for offside on the field. Then, the referee was called to the monitor for overturn this to allow the goal. The referee has to make the decision at the monitor as it's a subjective call. So, this is confusing, right? So, are we saying then that we are allowed to have referees change calls for offside? Are we saying that that's allowed to happen if an offside decision is given on the pitch? It's allowed to be looked at by VAR and then the ref goes to a monitor? Okay, fair enough. But again, if the ref goes to the monitor, I don't understand why they don't show it in full speed. That's my gripe with this, and I'm consistent on this, by the way. Go back and watch me ranting on streams from last season, the season before. I said the same thing. I don't understand why these referees are looking at things in slow motion when everything looks more intentional. Or in this case, it looks like the keeper had loads of time. It's not right. And not just for this game, for every game. Don't look at things in slow motion. Justin said, I'm a Saints fan and I didn't want Wolves to win, but I think they were totally and utterly robbed. look, again, it is what it is. We can only do our job today, which is go out there and try to beat Chelsea. Then we'll figure it out after that. But it is what it is, you know. I'm never surprised when City keep getting these decisions. It's alright though, because we'll have Howard Webb on mic'd up, telling us how great the referee was, how brave he was, how amazing they all are. Michael Owen will be there, Vaseline in hand, ready to go for the little circle jerk that is mic'd up, where the rest of us fans that live in the real world that are pissed off about these things will we'll just have to sit through it and be told how brilliant everybody is. Referees, all of them, they're all great men altogether. Chelsea fans are saying they'll thrash us at Anfield. Fuck them, Harry. All of them. Each and every last one of those Chelsea fans. They're a set of fans that I do not like. I don't. And they're also, ironically, one of the older sets of fan bases. They're match-going season ticket holders, one of the older sets in the Premier League. But I despise everything Chelsea stand for. Don't like a lot of their fans. There are some decent ones, like in every fan base, but they have more than their fair share of arrogant arseholes in their fan base. So, ladies and gentlemen, I need your help. 22 minutes to go till we're underway at Anfield. We need 272 more likes to help us get there. So if you haven't, please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And just a reminder as well, if you want to come and see us in Liverpool, you can get your tickets for our live show November the 15th, Friday night at the Hot Water Comedy Club, in the description. And also, if you want to treat yourself to something from Manscaped, the code on the screen there, Anfield20, will get you 20% off and free shipping. And by the way, where is it? Do I have it here? What's that one? Yes, there you go. That is the Manscaped Performance Package, by the way. I have that set right there, and it's top notch. So if you want to treat yourself, grab yourself a Manscaped Performance Package there with our code Anfield20. Tom said, Rory Jennings is one person who shouldn't have as much screen time as he does. Typical of Sky for giving him a platform. Again, I'm not going to go in on other content creators, so I'm going to leave that to your own decision making and your own thought processes. There's a reason why I haven't gone on Saturday Social, and it's because I don't think I'd be a good fit there with the lads that work on that show. Craig, our referee today, John Brooks, the same ref that ruined our top four hopes against Villa in 22-23. Look, today it's about, for me, announcing ourselves to the league to say we're legit, we are going to be there or thereabouts come the end of the season, and we're going to meet the challenges. That's what it's about, because I'm sure you're the same as me, folks. You're all fed up of hearing the we've played nobody argument. You're all fed up of hearing the we won't last the pace. It's days like today where Arne Slot and the boys have to answer that. I'm sure Anfield's going to be up for it as well. So let's hope we get the job done. And then we can start to shut people up. Michael Oliver must be licking his lips right now. I don't think he has a vagina, Nessie. So, sorry. I had to get it in, Nessie. I had to get the slight little dig in there. Oh, by the way, the PGMOL and the FA are stopping these lads from getting their handy little nixers. You know, the little side jobs, little side hustles that the referees have had. That's going to be knocked on the head. Remember when Salah was in the same situation as Bernardo Silva and the goal was taken away? Of course I do, Victor. But like I said, mate, it sometimes feels like everyone doesn't play by the same rules. It feels like there's 19 clubs that have rules that they have to adhere to, and then there's Manchester City that have 115 charges against them, but seemingly seem to get every subjective decision from the referees and the referees panel. I'm not saying whether there's anything untoward to it or not. I'm just saying that that's how I feel, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that one. Let's have a quick poll before the game. One sec. So, simple question. Do Manchester City, in your opinion, get more refereeing decisions? Yes or no? We'll leave that voting for the last 18 minutes before kick-off, and then we'll announce the result of that poll when we kick off at 4:30. So, for those of you who might not have seen the benches today, let me really quickly run through both the benches for you. For Chelsea on the bench is Bettinelli, Disasi, Badiashile, Vega, Dewsbury Hall, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, João Felix, Christopher Nkunku. For Liverpool, a couple of noticeable absentees here. So we've got no Conor Bradley on the bench, obviously. We've got no Federico Chiesa on the bench, no Alisson, no Elliott. On the bench for Liverpool, Yaros, Gomez, Endo, Diaz, Nunes, McAllister, Costas, Kwanzaa and Morton. Mac is on the bench, mate. He's on the bench. So we only need 40 odd more likes to go. So 40 people hit that like button and we're there. Absolute robbery, said Just Jake. Silva pushed the goalkeeper into an offside position before the header. How is the ref with the so-called yellow fetish? I mean, last time I seen he was seen leaving the stadium with a bag of bananas. That's all I'm saying, mate. Other than that, I don't know. I'm sure he's at home happily in his yellow environment. Is it weird that I'm really positive today? I'm feeling really confident today. I woke up this morning. No, I didn't. I woke up this afternoon. And honestly, from the second I opened my eyes, convinced we're getting 3 points. I'm not underestimating Chelsea because I know how good Chelsea can be and I know what a good squad they've got. But in my head, I feel like it's men against boys. I feel like there's a lot of youthful exuberance in that Chelsea team, but I feel we've got a bit more nous about us. So, yeah, I'm pretty confident. So apparently there's a video of Harvey Elliott speaking to Jamie Carragher saying about 4 more weeks before he's back. So again, let's wait and see. I'm hopeful it's a bit quicker than that, but I've really itchy ear, sorry. But it looks like we're going to be talking 2-3 more weeks there for Elliott. Tom said, I'm feeling the same way, Craig. I've been building my excitement for the past week. Injuries are going to make it easier. Or are going to make it... Yeah, easier though, sorry. Aren't going to make it easier. I don't know. I just feel like this is the day we start answering questions. So... yeah. That's where we're at. How's Alisson? So it's looking like probably December for Alisson. I think Arne Slot said he's aiming for in and around Christmas time. Would I take a draw today for a win at Arsenal? No, I wouldn't. I'd rather it the other way round. I'd rather we win today and take a point at Arsenal. And we did a poll last night actually. We asked, would you take a point at Arsenal right now if I offered it? Most people said no, they wouldn't. So, checking in on the poll. We've had 800 votes already, so keep voting in our poll if you want to help out. We asked, do City get more refereeing decisions, yes or no? Caicedo and Lavia starting. Yeah, I know, Nathan. Hopefully they both have an absolute mare today out there. 105 million quid or 110 million quid of Enzo Fernandez on the bench for Chelsea as well. Am I nervous? No, I'm feeling ballsy today, mate. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like today's the day. As I've said all the way through the stream, today's the day we show the world that we're ready. Anthony said, I think our attack will absolutely destroy Chelsea's defence. They're really shaky at the back, and Mo and Verge are rested. I think there's mistakes in that Chelsea defence, and I think if we can pounce quickly enough and cleverly enough with our press, there could be trouble. There could be issues. Right, here's some stats on Caoimhín Kelleher and Alisson and their Premier League career. So Caoimhín Kelleher has had 16 Premier League appearances for Liverpool, conceding a goal every 1.12 games, whereas Alisson's had 207 games, conceding a goal every 0.85 games. With regards to save ratio, Alisson has a save ratio of 73.7% to Caoimhín Kelleher, who has a slightly higher save ratio, I mean very slightly, at 74.3%. Errors leading to shots, obviously Alisson would have more of them because he's played a lot more games. He's had 21, and Caoimhín Kelleher has 1 error there from 16 games leading to a shot. Is Sancho at Chelsea? Yes, he's on loan there for the season. I know, it feels weird, doesn't it? But yes, Jadon Sancho is on loan there at Chelsea for the season. That's not the stat, Craig. Pretty sure it was goal conceded per game. Well, I'm literally reading it out off a screen here, mate. So, again, I said exactly what I said. Goals conceded per 90 minutes. 0.85 for Alisson, 1.12 for Kelleher. That's what I said when I read it out. But either way, they're the numbers. Hey, there he is. There's Brian now. We were just talking about you, Brian, a few minutes ago. I was saying I was going to send that Barnes shirt across to you. And Brian said, missed you in Vegas. Yeah, I was supposed to be in Vegas with Brian and his brother over the October international break. But, you know the story at this point. So, yeah, it was a shame I couldn't get over and catch up with Brian and his bro. But I hope you guys had a wonderful time, Brian. And I hope you're ready for a win today. Because we're getting a win, Brian. We're getting a win today, mate. I've decided. Liverpool, thank you, mate, for your super chat. You didn't put in a comment, but big up to you nonetheless. Thank you so much. How have I been? Munira, I'm good. I'm good. I'm focused. I'm ready to go. I'm looking forward to the game. Yeah, good to go. Thank you for making that decision. So it wasn't a decision that if we're talking about going to Vegas, it was just because of the whole Homeland Security visa stuff. Just it wasn't worth the hassle for me to do the paperwork, basically. Just too much paperwork for a holiday. Right, what vegetables next instead of Ten Hag? We're going for a potato next, mate. And there's Brian. Look, he's not finished. He said I've gifted $100, which is already so generous. And now, boom. 50 gifted memberships. Wow. That's awesome, Brian. Thank you so much, mate. 50 gifted memberships there from Brian. Right, the poll. Do City get more refereeing decisions? 90% so far say yes. 10% say no. We're going to leave that open. If you want to vote on it, we'll leave it open for another 7 or 8 minutes. Sarah said, I love your channel. Thank you, Sarah. We appreciate your support. Seed of the Sun said, I'd just like a convincing win, even if it's 1-0. Just like to see us play well, especially Kelleher and Jones. I thought Maka was injured for the international break. Again, nobody said he was injured. We said that he was training in the gym and may have been carrying a knock. We said we weren't sure, but now we know he's fit enough to be on the bench. So I hope that we see him, because I think we're a better team with Alexis in midfield. Kirk Wilson said some stats for this match: 32 games played, 16 wins for Liverpool, 9 draws, 7 for Chelsea. Yeah, look, hopefully we can get the win today. That's the most important thing. Forget about the Manchester City result. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do about that. Let's focus on making sure we try and put that gap between us and Arsenal, because of course we travel to the Emirates next week to take on Mikel Arteta's side, which is a huge game. They're also going to be without Saliba and Odegaard for that one. I've seen reports of a bust-up between Nunes and Jota. Is that true? No idea. Again, not trying to not answer you. Haven't got a clue. Again, I wouldn't be hanging my hat on seeing reports of a bust-up. I think a lot of people are just trying to, undermine us still. What religion am I? I don't believe in God, mate. I don't believe in God. I was christened and born a Catholic, but I don't believe in religion. I'm very much agnostic, but I respect anybody who does. I look at it this way. Personally, I'm not a religious man. But if somebody is, and I've got lots of relatives that are very religious, if it gives you solace, happiness, love and light in your life, brilliant. I wish you every happiness. So that's the way I try to look at these things. I'm not, but I absolutely respect everybody else if they do find peace, comfort or solace in religion. Happy days. And by the way, as said in the chat, two things we try not to talk about on this channel: religion and politics, because it never usually ends well for anyone. So let's try and stick to the football stuff and a little bit of food chat along the way. What chair have you got? It's a big comfy one. I don't know how else to describe it, mate. It's a big comfy white one. Yeah, sorry, I don't know. I used to have a whatchamacallit, what's it, trust chair, but I changed it. I have the Salah shirt on for luck, said Sarah. No politics, said Connor, unless it's Craig for Taoiseach, which is the Irish Prime Minister. So yeah, look, that's a given. I should be running the country. You're right, I should. Because the clowns that are doing it, well, let's just say no. Are there any foods that you like that others don't understand why you like it? Yes, so chocolate orange and custard are the two big ones in my house. My wife despises chocolate orange and she despises custard, and I love them both. Maddie, thank you for your super chat, mate. Don't dare tell me the league and City aren't corrupt. It's so obvious. Liverpool and everybody else is playing with one arm tied behind their back, said Maddie. Well, I don't disagree with you, mate. I said this earlier on. I'm fed up of it all, to be honest with you, bro. But there's not much we can do about it for the minute, is it? We just carry on. Chocolate, orange and custard are the best. I love them both, mate. I love them both. Right, we're going to end this poll. So we said, do City get more refereeing decisions? We've had pretty much 1,500 votes on this one, and with 90% of the vote, you guys believe that yes, Manchester City do indeed get more decisions than other teams from referees. Teams are in the tunnel, by the way, ready to walk out onto the beautiful Anfield turf. Focus there on Kelleher's face and Ibu's face. Thank you, TM, for your super chat, mate. Really appreciate it. So look, a couple of things I need your help on today, my friends. Let's get us to 278,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream for me as well. Let's see if we can get up to 2,000 likes. Jace, welcome in, mate. Jace Morris, nice to see you, bro. Craig, if City are found guilty, would you want the titles awarded retrospectively? So I've always said no to that one, mate. Not because I don't understand why some would want them, but I would rather a big exclamation point or asterisk beside the years to say nobody was awarded those titles because, because City have done what they've done. So yeah, I don't want it. I always like to think about it as you don't get that moment of celebration. It's all been robbed away from you, so I wouldn't want the trophies. So this question said, if Liverpool was not a club, who would you support? Probably Newcastle, going back to the time where I would have started to support a club. Now, I don't know, to be honest, but the answer was normally Newcastle. Future Makers are Standard Chartered's charity organisation. So for those wondering why Liverpool are wearing the Future Makers jersey today, it is the Standard Chartered's charitable organisation that we wear the shirt for once a year to raise money. Do I have a favourite shampoo and conditioner? I could go down the whole shouting at your route, mate, but honestly I haven't got the energy at the minute, so I use Lynx Africa, like any self-respecting man should. And consider that a warning, Pulse_YouTube. Next time for your smart arse comments, it's in the bin with you. Craig, didn't City beat the Prem in court? No, they didn't. They won 2 of 26 charges on the associated party transactions, which had nothing to do with the 115 charges. So, again, you know, read up on all of this stuff, but no, they didn't. Right, let's run through the teams before we get underway. Just a reminder as well, we are brought to you today thanks to our friends at Manscaped, and you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide with our code Anfield20. Chelsea team, Sanchez in goal, then James, Adebayo, Colwill and Gusto. In midfield, Caicedo and Lavia. Then Madueke, Palmer and Sancho with Jackson up top. For Liverpool, Kelleher in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, centre back partnership, Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate. In midfield, Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister on the bench, so Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones are the starting two there with Gravenberch. Up top, Salah on the right, Gakpo on the left, and through the centre, Diogo Jota. Kyle, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my man. Right, what else have we got? Don't forget to check out the Anfield Agenda X or Twitter account as well, where we're giving away a signed John Barnes jersey today. So do go and have a look at that. Sorry, I'm just getting set up here for when the game gets underway. Right, clock ready to go. Nice. Let me just check the clock here, 1 sec. Okay, clock set up, we're good to go. Chelsea are in a huddle. Sit back, relax if you can, and I will do my best to take you through the game. Massive one this, massive one. Still seems weird seeing Chelsea with no sponsors on the shirt. I like Lynx to excite. It's coconut black pepper. Smells quite nice. My son uses Lynx black. He likes that smell. And Lynx gold, the other one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and I'll take you through the game. We're obviously going to have a minute silence here, a moment's silence before the game. And then it is over to the business of trying to get those 3 points. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream as well. And let's go. Remember, a win today puts us 4 clear of Arsenal, 1 clear of Man City, and top of the Premier League, where we were before the weekend's games. Mark in from California. Welcome in, Mark. Lovely to have you with us. Big game. I'm confident, though. I'm confident. I want a fast start for us today. Josh Brayshaw, thank you, mate, for being with us as a member for 15 months, bro. Appreciate your support. He said, come on, the Reds. Oh, and the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Go on, the boys. Come on. Right, we're about to get underway. Looks like Chelsea going to be kicking off, playing from left to right. Liverpool attacking the Annie Road end in the first half, as of course we like to do. Sit back and I will take you through the game. Big one this in the Premier League. John Brooks, your referee. Liverpool versus Chelsea. If we can pick up the win, we go back top of the Premier League. Right, let's get ready. Players just take a knee before the game and then we're good to go. For those asking, I'm watching it on Sky Sports Main Event. And we're off. We are officially underway. Chelsea go all the way back to Sanchez with the kickoff, who launches the ball long upfield. Not quite doing the decent thing and launching it left. Ball breaks down in midfield to Gravenberch. Into Cody Gakpo early doors. He's brought down in the centre circle. Referee says free kick Liverpool. Which we've wasted. We've tried to go over the top and it's gone straight through to Sanchez. So, wasted free kick that. Graham says, hello from Japan. How are we, Graham? Welcome in, bro. Lovely to have you with us. I will sync when we get to 1 minute, by the way, for those who want to make sure that we're all... Cameron, I know I'm behind, mate. But, again, YouTube, Sky, delay, yada yada. So, again, that's why we sync up, mate. Right, here we go. We are at 1 minute and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 110. Justin Braithwaite, welcome in, bro. Yeah, so Cameron, what happens, mate, is obviously there's a delay built in with YouTube, and then I've Sky streaming, and there's probably about a 10-second delay from Sky streaming over Sky Dish. So yeah, I'm aware of it, but that's why we sync up, bro, to try and make sure we're all on the same page. Right, Chelsea in possession, and Liverpool have won the press and turned it over. This is what I was talking about. This is what there will be opportunities for us to do today, is to press up high and win that ball back. Now it's Chelsea's turn to press. Jones, Gakpo, Gravenberch. Now it's Virgil van Dijk. Out left side again to Curtis Jones. Jota, who turns into traffic. He's dispossessed by Caicedo. Back to Reece James. Sanchez. Here comes the press from Szoboszlai. Nice little drop of the shoulder there from Lavia. Sends Jota to the shops. Palmer now. Chelsea back in possession with Reece James. Right, we need your help today. If you haven't, please do hit that subscribe button. Help us try to get to 278,000. Everyone that hits the button makes a difference. Chelsea now on the attack right-hand side. Little 1-2 with James. Back to Reece James now. He fires in across. Kanade heads it away. Cody Gakpo manages to keep it in. He goes back to Robbo, and then Robbo plays the ball straight out of play for a Chelsea throw-in. I don't know why he didn't just go long with that, Robbo. You know, we could make the pass. He should have just went long with it. He's a centre-half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend, and we watch him score. He'll pass the ball, come as you like. Who is he? He's Virgil van Dijk. He's Virgil van Dijk. Come on, boys. Go on, Jones. Burst through the first line to Jota. Jota now. Switch it. Switches it out right side to Salah. Salah tries the ball back in field. Appeals from the Liverpool players for handball. Referee saying no. Stargirl, welcome in. I'm actually worried about this game, said Stargirl. Hope we win. Well, look, Chelsea are a good side, mate. Completely understandable that you're concerned about it, but... Oh, Caicedo's down feeling his left leg now. Yeah, so I can see why Salah wanted the free kick there. It was a handball outside the box, but VAR can't do anything about that. Caicedo's back up. Right. Immediately, somebody needs to leave a bit on Caicedo in the next challenge. While he's a little bit shaken up there, next time he gets the ball, somebody needs to be introducing themselves to him. Russ, how are you, bro? Said, so glad proper football is back. Up the mighty Reds. We love that, mate. We love that. Yes, it's great to have it back. Victor, Saturday light, and I like the way you move. Divock Origi. Thank you, Victor, for your super chat, bro. Appreciate you. Right, 5 minutes on the clock, still scoreless. Chelsea knocking the ball around the back line here. Now they play through the lines into midfield. Liverpool press, steps in, wins it back. Jota. Oh, it's a couple of times. He's just not carrying the ball well, Diogo. Couple of occasions early in the game now, he's carried the ball into traffic. Chelsea with the ball left side. Back inside to Lavia. To Reece James. Cole Palmer now. Nothing on for him, so he goes back. Chelsea knocking around the back line with Colwill. He goes out left side. Hey! That's a red. Surely that's a red. Butler! Little Butler! How is that a yellow? Last man, similar yesterday, and Saliba got sent off. Nah, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Bullshit. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Nah, shenanigans. I'm sorry. I know there was a Chelsea player a bit closer, but nobody was getting near him. I'm sorry. Where's the consistency? Where's the consistency? Absolute bullshit. Matt said there's no point ruining the game with a red card for that. Yeah, there's no point in sticking to the rules, Matt. We wouldn't want them applying the rules or that, mate. You know, we like them just to make it up as they go along. It is last man, James, yes. There was a player 5 or 6 yards behind. But again, ball over the top. Last man pull shot it down. Absolutely carbon copy of Arsenal yesterday. They'll try to say the difference is that there was a Chelsea player a little bit closer. But bullshit. No way he's getting there. It's absolute nonsense. How are we supposed to have any faith in the officials when we see two almost identical incidents the day after each other, and one is a red card and one isn't? And Jota's injured, by the way. Watch the PGMOL, and they'll put out their bullshit little tweet trying to explain away the fact that we're being robbed again. Yeah, and we're back underway, so it's not going to be upgraded. Kyle said because each outcome helps City. Feels that way, Kyle, doesn't it? I'm sick of these fucking idiots. Honestly, I'm sick of Howard Webb and his gimpy little band of Cabbage Patch morons that constantly come up with the same decision or the same incident with two different decisions the day after each other. How? Whitehammer thinks it was the right decision. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I'm not having it. There was a Chelsea player 6 yards behind Jota, Colwill. Not like he's the fastest of players in the world. And he was clean through. Jota had gone past the last man, he was dragged back. I'm sorry, to me that's the same as Saliba's yesterday, because Colwill isn't getting back to make that challenge. And by the way, Jota's back on the pitch, so we are returned to our full complement of 11. Don't forget it was ruled as a yellow first. Again, no problem with the VAR looking at it and saying to the ref, have a look. But again, when it comes time to us getting a decision, no hope. What did I say this week? When we play big teams and big matches, we don't get big decisions. Last season, Spurs, Arsenal, Man City, all blatant decisions, all robbed. Today, exact same decision as yesterday. Arsenal went down to 10 men. Chelsea, no. Nothing to see here. Absolute bullshit. Preference given to Manchester over Liverpool. PGMOL. I love it. I love it, Steve. Yes. Exactly that. I look forward to their nonsensy little tweet now trying to justify that Colwill was somewhere close. Again, we play a wasted ball over the top and it's gone straight through the Sanchez. Neville said it's a yellow. Neville's a gimp. Fuck Neville. Neville also said United had a better midfield. Neville also said United were going to finish ahead of us in the league. Neville talks absolute crap for a living and never gets called out on it. So I don't really give a shit what Gary, I'm from Manchester, Neville has to say. Chelsea had a cross on the left side of the penalty area there that went straight behind. Cosmo Saviour said, as a Chelsea fan, I really thought it was going to be a red. And that's the problem here, mate. You know, yesterday we seen an incident that ended up with a red card. Today, we see a very, very similar incident and we see a yellow card. And what do both incidents do? As our friend Steve pointed out, what do both incidents do? Benefits Manchester City. Like the one that they got at the end of the game there against Wolves. I'm fed up of it. I'm fed up of Sky fawning over Guardiola and City. I'm fed up of the PGMOL fucking us over week after week, season after season. Craig, I think the deciding factor was he was going away from the goal. The ball was slightly to the right of the centre, yes. But that doesn't stop the fact Jota was getting there and would have been through on goal. If he had to readjust his position slightly, yes. But, again, just, you knew what was happening. Chelsea now with Palmer, right-hand side. Colwill. Game hasn't really settled in yet. Chelsea on the attack. Caicedo. Ball dinked in. Headed away by Trent. Edge of the box. Trent wins a second header to Salah. Salah inside to Gravenberch. No, excuse me, inside to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries to return it to Salah. Chelsea get a foot in and it's a throw into Liverpool on the far side. Virgil to Robbo. Robbo up the line. Again, what were you doing there? Szoboszlai just jumping over the ball, just leaving it to the Chelsea player. Wake up, boys. Come on. We, again, settle in. Kelleher. He goes looking for Salah. Ball goes past everybody and it'll be recycled by the Chelsea defence. Colwill in possession. It feels weird. It looks like we're set up here to play on the counter almost. Like we're trying to play that early ball into the channel. Very reminiscent of the Klopp era, this. Again, Chelsea dancing through challenges. And Ibu has to slide in to make a challenge, and it's a Chelsea corner. Oh, goal kick given. Sorry, goal kick. Apologies. Referee points for a goal kick. Jones back across the goal to Virgil van Dijk, who picks it up inside his own 18-yard box. By the way, keep hitting that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we do appreciate your support. Drop a like as well. Jones now, bit of space on the left. No options from though. Robertson to Virgil. Virgil goes out wide right to Mohamed Salah. Poor for Mo. Poor. Controls it and then shows it to the Chelsea player who takes it off him. It was a good ball from Virgil, and Salah should have done a bit better in that situation. Press. Press, boys. Press. Trent gets a good challenge in. It'll be a Chelsea corner on the far side of the pitch. It feels like the game is being played in 1/3 of the pitch, if you get me. A constant moving 1/3. It's a very compact game. Both teams leaving a lot of space in behind. Kelleher comes out and gathers that from the throw-in. Clock ticking towards 17 minutes at Anfield. Still Liverpool 0, Chelsea 0. Biggest talking point so far of the game is a yellow card that potentially should have been a red card for Chelsea, but of course, you know the rest. Paul Gorst of the Echo said yellow card for Tosin, who dragged by Jota high up the pitch. Similar to Sleepy yesterday, but Colwill is judged to have been the cover by the referee, John Brooks. Oh. Robbo, down to Jones. Again, there's not much on there for Jones. Does well to protect the ball. Man on, Robbo, man on. Jones, back to Virgil. Out right side now to Ibu. Salah, there's normally a player there for Salah. Salah picked that ball up. Usually McAllister or somebody would be there for him to zip it inside to and go, but there was no one there. And that was interesting. It feels like when we've gotten around the first part of a press, we've nobody there for the second part. Jones tries the ball into the left channel for Gakpo, who goes back to Sanchez with it. Oh my days! Oh! Sanchez plays the ball off Gakpo, and thankfully for Chelsea, it bounces back into the keeper's hands. Gakpo nearly got the block in. And I've said that to you guys all week. That's the area I think we can get joy with Chelsea. If we press them correctly when they're dicking around at the back, I think there's a turnover to possession there to be had. DJ said, is Alisson injured? Yes, mate. He's out till probably December time with a hamstring injury. Well done, Ibu. Oh, come on, Ryan. Soboslai. Who was that to? Come on, boys. Wakey, wakey. I'm looking at still images of yesterday. And even just looking at the still images of them, I'm not having it. It's bullshit. Oh, yeah. Again, there's just no... Everyone's not on the same page so far. It's all been very frustrating in the opening 20 because we're not on the same wavelength, the guys. They're not really sure about the movement ahead of them. So, Martin, I don't know why you got timed out. I didn't time you out. So I'm going to have to leave that to the moderators to make those decisions on why you were timed out. But again, you're having a pop at me. I'm trying to figure it out. But I didn't time you out, mate. So I can't really answer why you were timed out. "21 minutes on the clock. Come on, boys. Wakey, wakey." Cross in. Oh, good defending by Trent. Kelleher thought about coming for it. Was a little bit too far away from him. I'm sure I'll figure out why, Martin. If it was criticising referees, you're absolutely fair to be criticising them. But my guess would be someone thought you'd put it in too many times or something. But I don't know, mate. Corner here for Chelsea. Again, good defending by Trent to put it behind. Craig, do you think this Chelsea player should have been sent off for pulling Jota down? Yes, I do, Caddy. Or Caddy, sorry. So you were timed out for asking the mods to ban somebody simply for saying that they thought it was a yellow, Martin. There's your answer. Mehdi, thank you, bro. Said this team is so much better with Maka in it. Of course, I think everybody would agree with you, mate. Hopefully we get to see some of Alexa's second half. Kelleher. Oh, I love that. Love that. Lovely ball into Gravenberch, who just lets it roll across his body. He's so good at that, Ryan Gravenberch. Jones tries to slip a ball through. Ricochets back to Ryan Gravenberch. Star Girl, always lovely to see you in, my friend. I hope you have a nice weekend. So we miss Harvey Elliott as cover when the midfield is not clicking. I think it's not just the midfield so far, what I would say, Star Girl, is there's been just a lot of misreading of the timing of runs and movement ahead of the players. I've noticed on a couple of occasions where we've got the ball at right-hand side to Mo, there would always usually be an option there between Szoboszlai and McAllister, and they haven't been there. Yeah, that Gravenberch turn is sexy, isn't it? First name, last name. It's the Ryan Gravenberch movement. You know, there was a Cruyff turn. Gravenberch has his own turn where he just kind of lets the ball roll across his body, protects the area, and it's just so good to watch. Jota again, being bullied off the ball. He needs to be stronger in the challenge than that, Diogo. Diogo, go on. What? Oh, you little gimp! This referee's a dope. He's a dope. Doesn't give a free kick. Plays on a few seconds. And then gives a free kick when we turn over possession. Just take off your top and show us your Man City jersey, John Brooks. Just take it off, mate, and show us the Club World Cup badge that's proudly on your chest. That's fucking shocking. And then Liverpool have some defending to do. Palmer's shot is blocked. Honestly, John Brooks can just do one. The PGMOL can do one. They can all fucking do one. Salah now takes on Colwill. Leaves him for dead, which is why Colwill wasn't catching up with Jota. No. Ah, here, ref. I'm having it. I've had it. Oh my god. You little fucking square. The ref doesn't give us a free kick. Plays advantage. Salah gets dragged again. And then he just lets Chelsea walk off with the ball. So we only play advantage to Chelsea. Is that what we're saying, ref? Chelsea get an advantage. If it doesn't work out for them, you bring it back. We get an advantage. It doesn't work out. And it's whoopsies. Nothing to see here. Absolute spoofers. Honest to God. I'm done. What can you do? You're up against the machine here. You're up against the whole system. It's crap. So, I don't think it was a penalty. That's not what I'm arguing about. I'm arguing to say the ref played an advantage, which Salah never got, and then just let Chelsea walk away with the ball. I'm not calling for a pen. I'm calling for it to be brought back for the original foul. But no, of course not. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. They're such assholes. Salah now. That's a penalty! Penalty given! Colwill adjudged to a foul. Penalty! Let's have a look. Salah cuts inside, gets your shot away. It's blocked. Then Jones. That's a stonewaller, mate. Get up. Stonewall penalty. Nailed on. That's it, Colwell. Make the big silly face. That's going to help here. About time. After many times this ref has shafted us, he finally gives us what we should have gotten, which is a decision and a penalty. Get them out of the box, ref. Salah stepping up to take the penalty. Cody Gakpo was protecting the ball and the spot. Sanchez playing mind games here and the referee letting him away with it. Hurry him along. Mohamed Salah standing over it. Again, the delay. Sanchez walking up to the 80 or to the 6-yard box. Caicedo gets booked from the referee. Get the keeper back on his line. Tell him if he moves, he's going in the book. Clear the penalty area and let Mo take the penalty. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. Mohamed Salah steps up. Takes a deep breath. Composes himself. Here we go. Salah steps up. Salah. Goal! Go on! Mo Salah makes it 1-0 from the penalty spot. Mohamed Salah. Golazzo. Molazzo. Woo! 1-0. Go on. Vengeance! Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. Whoop, whoop. Go on, Mo. As Liz says, abs for the win. That was obviously aimed at me, Liz, wasn't it? Abs for the win. The Diogo Jota is going off, by the way, folks. He can't continue, which means Darwin Núñez is coming on. So, not only now have we not got the red card for the Chelsea player, but we end up losing the lad that was fouled. Goes off with an injury. So, Chelsea just get a little booking and we lose our striker. Yep. But this is an opportunity now for Darwin. Time for him to step up. Show us what he's about. Mehdi said, voice of an angel. In the arms of the angels, fly away. Yes, I know I can't sing, mate, but I just don't give a fuck. And thank you for your super chat, bro. Right, we got a bit of Darwizzy action going on. Do hit that subscribe button. Do drop a like on the stream. And most importantly, enjoy yourself. Right, here we go. Another ball into the penalty area. Sanchez comes out, clears it. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in on the far side. What was that? Was that Adele? No, it wasn't. It wasn't quite Adele, no. The dogs are howling, Craig. My dog crying. He's in the kitchen going, I can't deal with this anymore. This fucking barking gobshite in the sitting room needs to shut up. Yeah, my dog doesn't even, he just cries now. He just breaks down in the corner going, woof. Woof. Right, Liverpool ball anyway. Corner on the far side. Tiernan had a little giggle at that. See, we're getting him young, mate. We're getting him young. Only just on the earth and he's already giggling. Good man, Tiernan. Right, corner cleared by Chelsea. Second ball with Trent. Fires a left-footed ball in, but straight through to Sanchez. Offside against Gakpo. Ball's in the net, but the offside flag is up. Did look like he was ahead of play, to be fair. Let's have a look properly. So Jones wins it. Little 1-2 with Darwin. Yeah, offside. It is offside. No doubt about it. It's offside. Mo was ahead of play. You can see from the line on the 18-yard box he was offside. Correct decision. How is Man City getting so lucky? They're the worst team in the Prem, said Paul. They're not getting lucky, mate. Well, at least that's what a lot of us feel. We don't feel that it is quite luck, mate. We feel it's something a little bit more deep than that, let's say. Right. Let's keep going. We're trying to get ourselves to 478,000 subscribers. You know what to do, folks. Hit that like button. Caicedo fires one wide. Slipped in right side to Caicedo. His shot fired wide. Goal kick Liverpool. People saying keep an eye on Andy Robertson. It looks like he might be struggling a bit as well. Oh, was it Jackson? Sorry. I thought it was 15. My apologies. Either way, Jack's inside net, and sorry. I looked up, I just seen the number. I was typing something out when I looked up. Right, boys, make up your mind. What are we doing with the goal kick? Are we going short or not? No, Kelleher goes long with it. Headed away. Ball out right side. Salah lets it go out. Liverpool throw in on the far side. Yes, Jota did go off Grim Reaper with a knock after he was sandwiched and thrown to the ground by the Chelsea player. It was only a yellow, but yes, Diogo had to go off, unfortunately. Caicedo's 25. Ah, that's where I'm wrong then, mate. I thought Caicedo was 15, sorry. Throw into Liverpool again on the far side. Is Jota hurt? Yeah, he went off. That's all I can say at the moment, Lorcan, mate. He went off with a knock. Kelleher. 1-0 up. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the first half. Mohamed Salah with the goal from the penalty spot for those of you who may not have been with us. Eventually, Salah does get a free kick from the referee on that far side, as once again he's been tugged and dragged, and not in a good way. GZY Ghost, welcome in, mate. And what have we got? Nick Safina, welcome into you as well, bro. Salah now joint 9th with Defoe for all-time Premier League goals with 161, one behind Robbie Fowler. Again, Mark, thank you for sending that on to me. Jota straight down the tunnel too. Yeah, I mean, there's something just doesn't feel right with the fact that we lose the player and yet Chelsea still have the full complement there. I've seen, get up, now they're resorting to diving on the ground. It's just gimpery of the highest order. By the way, feel free to have that word, gimpery. You're welcome. I expect it in the Oxford English Dictionary. Szoboszlai, weak. Weak, dude. Szoboszlai gets played in right side of the penalty area. He never looked like he had his balance right and gets a shot away, but it's straight at Sanchez. Good build-up play, but he just never looked like he had his balance quite right. So Chelsea on the attack, right hand side. Palmer plays the ball straight to Trent. Trent to Darwin. Free kick to Liverpool. Nunez fouled. Free kick to the Reds, halfway inside their own half. Sarah said, my Salah t-shirt worked because he scored. There you go. Well, you know what to do then, Sarah. You've got to wear that every week now, mate. David said, Craig, I absolutely love Jota. I know the injury came from a foul, but in general he's injury prone. He is. He does have a tendency to pick up knocks throughout the season, mate. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. McAllister, Abdul Hamid is on the bench, mate. Obviously, the gaffer didn't deem him fit enough to play from the start, but I mean, it is a positive that he's at least on the bench. Look at that space. Look at the space there between the lines for Chelsea. Now they work it at left side. Yes, again. I don't want to hear any more Roy Keane shite saying Trent can't defend. I'm going to defend Trent because yet again, another one-on-one and Trent comes out on top. I'm fed up with Roy Keane talking crap about Trent, saying he can't defend. Well, look at that, Roy. Pretty good one-on-one defending again from Trent. He's had a couple of good defensive bits of work today already, Trent. Chelsea put the corner in, headed away by Dom. Back to the Chelsea player. Second ball in. Darwin heads it away. Up on your feet, Darwin. Caicedo now, right hand side. Stand up, Trent, stand up. Again, more good defending from Trent. Chelsea throw in. Six minutes plus stoppage time to go in the first half. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0. Mohamed Salah with the goal from the penalty spot. Ben said, pissing ourselves every time you throw the word gimp into the conversation. Well, we've gone for gimpery now as well, where we've got a new word we're going to use. Oof, unlucky. Caicedo getting booed, said Mark. Good. This is what you could have had, Moise. This is what you could have had, bro. Good ball there in behind. Tosin defends it well. Gakpo almost in behind. But yeah, good ball, good vision. Good bit of defender from Chelsea as well. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go, folks. You know what to do. Keep dropping a like. Keep hitting that subscribe button. You should make a Gimpery emoji. Yeah, maybe I'll ask Connor to get onto that one. We've got to just confirm the spelling of Gimpery first. I think Gimpery seems better for me. Jones to Robbo. Back inside to Jones. Chelsea player gone down inside the centre circle for, I don't know, a Tommy Tank or something, is it? Jackson's gone down. Liverpool put the ball out. I don't know, he must have a knock or something. Looks like he's holding his right leg. Oh no, lower back I think he's shown. Right, Annie, thank you for your super chat, my friend. Said, in the front, I think Salah's our most important player, but Núñez is our best player. He just needs to make more goals, that's all. He does everything right, as Klopp mentioned. Well, he can certainly have a big impact, Annie. We'll say that for Darwin. And he's got a chance today. He's got the guts of this game. And probably the foreseeable anyway. If Jota's out for a little bit and Chiesa isn't back, then it looks like Arne is going to be leaning into Darwin Núñez for the foreseeable. So he has his opportunity. It's up to him now. Still receiving treatment here, Jackson. What's my opinion on Dom? Love Dom. Feel he has a bit more to give though. You know, I don't think we've seen the very best of him yet, but he's going in the right direction. Maresca giving some instruction here to Gusto. How's the lettuce? It's gone. We had to admit defeat on the lettuce. I came back from Turkey and the lettuce was all kinds of brown and horrible. So yeah, next up will be Ten Hag versus the potato. I haven't quite chosen the potato yet to go up against Ten Hag. I'm still, you know, looking into it. Right, so Chelsea do the decent thing, fair play, and give the ball back to us after we put it out. Right, Jackson looks like he's going to try come back on here for Chelsea anyway. He's waiting to get the signal from the ref to come back onto the pitch. Connor said Dom is still only 23. Look, that's what I said. There's loads more to come from Dom, and we know what he's capable of. It's just about trying to get those consistent moments for Dom, you know, especially in front of goal with his goals and assists. We need to get those up a little bit. If it outlasts the potato, I'd go for a loaf of bread. I'm going to be really honest with you, Carson, and I mean this sincerely. There's no way a loaf of bread's lasting in my house without me eating it. You know, let's say of an evening when Craig settles down for a herbal infusion. There's no way, if I know that there's an old slice pan out there in the kitchen and an old blob of butter that Craig's not putting on toast and eating toast while toasty. So yeah, it wouldn't last, to be honest with you, mate. It just wouldn't. Did you and your wife have a nice holiday? It wasn't so much a holiday, Katie. It was sort of half a business trip. Did we have a nice one? First 3 days were a nightmare. You know, Had to move accommodation and that. But after that, when we checked into the other hotel, yeah, great time, thank you. Always enjoy my visits to Turkey. Right, Chelsea now on the attack. I think we're going to have 5 minutes of added time. Yep, 5 minutes confirmed as the added time. Stand up, Robbo. Good challenge, mate. Good challenge. Corner to Chelsea on the near side here. Andy Robertson gets a sliding challenge in to put the ball behind. Herbal infusion, laughing about. I've got to be careful, Jacob. You know, I'm trying to protect the parents and all in the chat as well. What strain do you smoke? I mean, mate, I'm in Ireland. We don't have a choice. It's whatever you get. Do you know what I mean? We don't have dispensaries or anything, bro. There's no opportunities here. It's just whatever you get. Whatever's around is the answer. Darwin. Jones. Peno! The ref's given another penalty. Second penalty. And a yellow for Sanchez. Oh, hello. Always said the referees in the PGMOL were top notch. Do you know what I mean? You can't argue with them. They're perfect referees. Perfect. Couldn't ask for better refereeing. And I'm about as consistent in my assessments of referees as they are in their decision making. I mean, you got to say, I'm giving Curtis a 9 out of 10 for the tuck forward roll at the end of this foul. He gets clattered by Sanchez, and then it's all about the form there for Curtis Jones. It's beautiful how he followed through with the roll. Oh, he's going to the monitor to shaft us out of the penalty. He's going to the monitor to shaft us out of the penalty now. So there won't be a penalty. Like I said, gimpery of the highest order here from these clowns. It looks like Sanchez got the ball, to be fair. And then this is fine though. You know, this part where he flips over Curtis Jones, that's sound. Just, there you go. Break your back there, Curtis. Nothing to see here. Ah, yeah, here we go. Shafted, no penalty. Yeah, no penalty. Oh, oh. I'm sorry, I'm just composing myself for a second. Right, sorry. I had to compose myself. We'll have a chat at halftime. So, I guess let me say this. I can understand that referee overturning the penalty a lot more than I can't understand the red card. I can understand the penalty being turned over. I can see the keeper playing the ball. Okay. But I can't the red card. I'm sorry, I still can't get past that red card because that was a red card for me. But either way, as we're into the 6th minute now of stoppage time, it is still 1-0 to us at half time, or heading into half time. What? Oh, that was the first penalty incident. Sorry, I was wondering about the second one there. Cole Palmer with a half chance there, puts it over the bar as Chelsea nearly pull it back here right at the end. Look at him, he drops into a bit of space, gets a strike away, but thankfully for us he was leaning back and it goes over the bar. Can't be giving him that space though, just can't. Certainly been an incident-packed first half here at Anfield anyway. Robbo again gets a challenge in. Throw into Chelsea on the near side. By the way, do keep hitting that subscribe button for us folks and drop a like as well. We really love to get to 278,000. We need about 400 and so subscribers to get there, so please do keep hitting that subscribe button for me. Another Chelsea. Now it's Caicedo down with a boo-boo on his leg. Darwin looks zoned in today, by the way. We've had 7 minutes now of the 5 minutes because of the penalty check. Ref gives a free kick to Chelsea. Ref, we're 2.5 fucking minutes now past the added on time. Oh, a yellow as well, little yellow for Dominic Szoboszlai from the ref there. Gimpery on show once again there from the PGMOL's finest. The Platinum Gimpery collection here from the PGMOL today. Szoboszlai goes in the book. Here we are now about to hit the 8th minute of 5 minutes of stoppage time. Ref blows up for half-time. At half-time it is Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0. Mohamed Salah from the penalty spot. But it was a half of football yet again, my friends, where we've seen everything that summarises the PGMOL and their band of incompetent officials on display yet again. Consistency is a word we just don't get in the Premier League. I'm disgusted at that lack of a red card. The penalty incident I can understand. The red card incident I'm still fuming over. And the referee in some of his decision making today has been suspect, to say the least. Salah gets fouled outside the box. Referee plays an advantage. 2 seconds later, Salah has a collision with a player and goes to the ground. Does he bring it back for the free kick to Salah? No. Did he do the same for Chelsea a minute ago? No. He brought it back and gave them a free kick. Similar situation. Ref gave Chelsea an advantage. They played the ball back. We intercept it and he blows up to stop the game. That's a small little sample of why I hate the referees in this league. Because we had 2 incidents. One, a defensive team bailed out. And the other, us, tough shit. Then we had the red card incident, where we have almost a carbon copy yesterday in the Arsenal game, and it was a red card after VAR looked at it. In our game, no red card. Now, why might that be? the tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy merchants amongst us might feel that, coincidentally, both of those decisions also benefit you know who. 115 charges, nothing to see here. We're squeaky clean, Manchester City. Shocking. Not good enough. But Salah lost the ball because he dived. So, again, I'm not trying to say Salah should have had a penalty. I'm saying he didn't get an advantage, so it should have been brought back for the free kick. I'm not saying it was a penalty. I'm not saying he was fouled. The second one, I agree. He just lost the ball in a collision. He should have gotten back up. But he didn't get an advantage, so we should have got the free. That's my point. Why hasn't Jones taken a shot? Because Curtis Jones likes to keep the ball too long, unfortunately. Which is one of the frustrations I feel a lot of Liverpool fans have with Curtis Jones when he's in possession. He does just keep the ball a little bit too long on occasion. Right, Soboslai will turn things around. Caicedo pissed him off, said, "You're da." Jones and Dom do not work in the same team, said Amish. Let's have a look through some of the stats from the first half of the game, my friends. Well, thanks to our friends at Lineup Builder. So, possession-wise, Chelsea have had more of the ball. 55% possession for Chelsea against Liverpool's 45%. Total shots in the game, 3 for both sides. 2 on target for Liverpool, none on target yet for Chelsea. Corners, 1 for Liverpool, 3 for Chelsea. Total passes, again, Chelsea having more of the football. 248 passes completed for Maresca's side to 211 for us. Passing accuracy, this is a problem for us. Our passing accuracy is down at 81%. We normally get up around the 60, 86% mark. Chelsea passing accuracy is at 86%. XG, 1.03 for Liverpool, 0.23 for Chelsea. What have we got? Squeaky Clean said, as a squeaky clean person, I don't condone 115 FC. I don't think many of us do, mate, but they seem to be the referee's favourites. I think we did a poll before again, and 90% of people definitely did feel that Manchester City get a rub of the green from referees. Barron said, as a Chelsea fan, I reckon Liverpool will win 2-1. We need a better number 10, said FSG Cheap. Let's bring in Luis Diaz for Gakpo, said David. So, yeah, if you're looking at the bench, you're hoping McAllister can come on and play 30, let's say. After that, you've got an option there for Diaz to come on for Gakpo, absolutely. That's a credible option. Let's look through the benches, actually, if you haven't seen them yet. I'm going to go through the Liverpool options. So, we know that Darwin Núñez came on for Diogo Jota, who had to go off with an injury. So, Yaros, Gomez, Endo, Diaz, McAllister, Costas, Kwanzaa and Tyler Morton. They're the options that Arne Slot has from the bench. You would imagine Diaz and McAllister, the two most likely there. Rusba said the first one on Salah was a penalty, WTF ref. So, I'm not sure which incident this was, mate, that we were going on. If it's the one where Salah was fouled outside the box, I don't think it was a pen as he went into the box. I don't think it was. But we should have got the free kick. And look, it's not been vintage again. We've been under the cosh at times. But we're still ahead. You know, we haven't played great and we're still ahead. So Liverpool are unbeaten. Here's a stat for you. Liverpool are unbeaten in their last 143 Premier League games when leading at half-time. We've had 130 wins and 13 draws. So the omens are good that we don't lose anyway, and that's from Squawka. Owen said, excellent Liverpool performance so far. Great runs being made by Salah. I would disagree on the first part of the statement, mate. I think defensively we've been good. Trent, Canade, Robbo, Virgil, I think they've done their job well. I'd like more in midfield. I don't think we've been controlling enough in midfield. But we're ahead, and I'll take that on at this moment in time, mate. We're ahead. Darwin has been good since he's come on. I would agree with everybody on that one. Darwin's looked like he's got plenty of fight about him today. Finley, thank you for your super chat, my friend. Said, what's your assessment of Jones so far? He's been a solid 7 out of 10 for Finley. I think 7 out of 10 is probably about right. Certainly don't understand why he didn't shoot. I'm looking back at the replay now of the overturned penalty incident, and I don't know for the love of God why he didn't just dink that ball over the keeper. And the more I look at it, the angrier I'm getting, to be honest with you, mate. He definitely should have just dinked that over the keeper. I don't know what he's waiting for. The keeper's coming out to him and he has 2 seconds probably to lift it, and he didn't, and I don't know why. Sebastian said, good start. Chelsea seem on it, but a solid half-time talk will change the second half. Dom, in my opinion, needs to be netting more. We know his class. And again, thank you for your super chat, mate. Craig Carragher said Liverpool should have not had a penalty when Salah scored. Carragher's entitled to his opinion. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't see Carragher's exact words, didn't hear them, but do you know what? Whatever, at this point, whatever. Still trying to figure out how Chelsea aren't down to 10 men, by the way. Lynette said, great penalty by the King. Yes, it was very well taken, Lynette. Sent the keeper the wrong way. No complaints about that. Jason said the first one was definitely a penalty. Jones was kicked. I know. I don't know what the hell. If Carragher did say that, I'm losing faith, to be honest with you. It feels like on Sky we've got Carragher who's afraid to go anything positive Liverpool or in defence of Liverpool, and then we've got Neville hating on Liverpool at every opportunity and talking shite about United. But you know, that's what you're getting for your subscriptions there. The Irish guy said, I wasn't here for the first half. What were your thoughts on the penalty shouts? The first one is a bona fide, nailed on 100% kick on Curtis Jones, and I don't understand any debate about that one. The second one, I'm fine about. I think looking at it back, I can understand that being overturned. Sanchez definitely gets some of the ball. My frustrations on the second penalty incident were probably around Curtis Jones not getting a strike away and lifting the ball over the keeper. But look, my anger is about the yellow, because we'd seen yesterday a situation very similar, and we're going to be told it's because of two things: the ball going slightly away from goal and Colwill maybe being able to cover. There's a lot of leaps of faith to be taken there. But if you look at freeze frames of both the incidents yesterday, exactly when the balls were played, they're not too dissimilar. One ended up in a red card and one didn't. And coincidentally, both those decisions help Manchester City out. As well as Manchester City, of course, getting their goal confirmed at the end of the game. Overturned, I should say, to make sure they got that win. Referee went over to the monitor to look at it in slow motion when he shouldn't have. But hey, when did the PGMOL ever actually interpret their own VAR rules? It would be too much for us to ask, wouldn't it? For them to use their own fucking handbook. What do you think about Szoboszlai's performance last few games? I want a bit more end product. You know, you're always going to get good endeavour and effort from Dominic, but I want a little bit more end product. Robert, thank you, mate, for gifting a membership. Appreciate you. Philip said, defensively well organised against a good side. Yes, defensively, mate, we've been good. LFC said, Craig Carragher said it was a pen. Good, because it was. That's why I didn't go in on him, because as I said, I haven't seen what he said. I only take what people say in the chat as at face value. But for me, it was nailed on. Benjamin, thank you, mate, said, the Jones overturned penalty. To me, he megs him, gets wiped out. If it's not a penalty, then the game should go on. We may affect it after putting pressure on the centre-back. Overall, ref has had a stinker as expected. I have an understanding on the Jones incident. I can understand that being turned over. Whether you agree with it or not, at least I can understand it. I can't. That red card, it's not going to sit well with me if we drop points today. But look, for now, we haven't played at our best. We're 1-0 up. Second half, let's hope we see an improved performance. Jason, Irish Red, said, I'm dreading how long Jota will be out for. It is a concern, mate. I get you. We know this about Diogo, though. Unfortunately, that the odds of him going through a full season without a knock or two are pretty slim. 7-inch Destroyer said, hey, Craig, how's my Ajax star boy Ryan doing today? Okay, mate. Some good bits of movement in midfield, but I guess he just hasn't had as much opportunity to impact the game as is in previous games, but certainly not doing anything wrong. Now, I need your help. If you haven't, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream as well. We'd love to get over 2,000 likes, but most importantly, we would absolutely love to get to the next 1,000 subscriber mark. So every one of you that hit that button makes a big difference. Robert, thank you, mate, for being with us as a member for 11 months, mate. That's much appreciated. Robert said, 11 months, loving you, man. At my happiest watching you. Mate, that means a lot. It does. You know, if I can make your day any better or make you smile, it means a lot to me, bro. Thank you. Stevie Boy said, there is no control in midfield. Maka needs to come on. Also, performance-wise, very scratchy. I think that's a good assessment. I don't think we've controlled the midfield enough either. Ref is unbelievable. Keep it up, lads. WFM. Yeah, unbelievable is a good word. Gimpery is the word of the day, by the way. Benjamin said, Chiesa update. He's not in the matchday squad, and that's all I know at the minute. Now, I am recording with David Lynch tomorrow, so I will ask him about the Chiesa situation when we chat tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that video. It'll be out tomorrow evening. What's this? Don't need that one. Tony Miller. Sorry, mate. How are we? Let me get your comment up. If it was a red yesterday, what's different today? Crap ref. What you're going to be told, mate, is one of two things. Either they think Colwill would have covered, or they think he was going away from goal. But again, I agree with you, and I don't agree with the decision not to give a red, but, you know, that's my opinion. Roosbet said XG of 0.23 for Chelsea is impressive for us. Look, defensively, as I said all the way through, we've defended well. Trent's made some good interceptions. Robbo's done the same. Two centre-backs having a decent game. Pedro Neto coming on now for Chelsea. Who do you think our player of the season's been so far? Said Niall. I would say Gravenberch, mate. I'd say Gravenberch. Right, so Neto on, Sancho off. I didn't even know Sancho was on the pitch. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Genuinely didn't even remember Sancho played that first half. Right, second half underway. Ball goes back to Kelleher, who does the decent thing and launches the ball out long left-hand side. Ryan said, how have you been, Craig? Nunes is playing great. I'm okay, mate. I'm a bit frustrated at some of those refereeing decisions in the first half. But, yeah. Genuinely, I didn't remember that Sancho was on the pitch in the first half. I can't be the only one. He was absolutely shocking. Stargirl said, Craig, I think the refs could drive you to having your evening toast with herbal infusions. Yeah, they drive me bonkers, mate. They really do. Anyway, look, we need a second in this one, so let's hope we get a second half. I'm going to sync up now in a second as well for everybody who needs to make sure we're on the same time. Right, we are coming up now towards 46 minutes, so bear with me. We are now at 46, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to keep that clock going for a sec because I need to pause it for 2 seconds. 1, 2, there we go. Sorry, I just needed to pause that clock for a second because it was slightly out of sync with my own TV. Chelsea on the attack again, wide right. Robertson. Ball played in, defended by Gravenberch. Second ball comes back though. Chelsea have it with Reece James. Van Dijk clears it and then tells everybody to push up. So the only change so far that Liverpool have had in the game was Diogo Jota going off in the first half to be replaced by Darwin Núñez. So we've got some Mike Dean shenanigans being reported here on offside flag goes up. Ball's in the net against Jackson, but the offside flag goes up. He wheels away in celebration. He's onside. That's going to be a goal. It's going to be a goal. It's 1-1. He's onside. Fuck's sake. He's on. It's going to be a goal. He's onside. Canade's outstretched leg keeps him onside. Canade's outstretched leg is playing him on. He's on. He's definitely onside. Three minutes into the second half and we concede. He's onside. 1-1. Look at it. In between both their centre backs, John Brooks and the PGMO. Now that was onside, don't get me wrong. I've no complaints about that being given. But again, you can see why these decisions in the first half are coming back to bite us in the arse now. Shit defending after we credit them for the defending in the first half. Look at this. Two centre backs let Jackson just stroll in between the two of them. And then he pokes it home and it's 1-1. It's just bang average defending again. And now we've given it back to... Wake up! Loads of time left in it, but 3 minutes into the second half and we're sleeping again. How was it we're always shit after an international break? Always. Doesn't matter what happens, we always shit the bed. We've played so inconsistently today. And Chelsea look like they're about to make another couple of changes. They smell blood. Gravenberch. Goes out left side to Gakpo. Gakpo tries a cross, but it's blocked. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in on the far side. Virgil. To Szoboszlai. Salah. Cross in. Jones. Goal! Yes! 2-1! Curtis Jones! This time he remembers the shoe. He tried his best to forget, but he remembered the shoe, and it's 2-1 Liverpool. Curtis Jones puts us back in front. Chelsea have the lead, but for a gee hair of a moment. And it is Liverpool 2, Chelsea 1. Curtis Jones makes up for his lack of shooting in the first half and pokes this one home. Whoop whoop! There we go. Gravenberch, or excuse me, Szoboszlai plays the ball to Mo. Mo gets his head up. Look at this for vision. Look at that for vision. Oh, Jones controls it and then tokes it home. But Mohamed Salah, wow. 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 Mo, what vision. What vision. Incredible. And Jones, fair play. Jones brings it down and then just toe pokes it past the keeper into the goal. Wheels away in celebration. Can we get a live feed of the VAR room, please? Just so we can see Michael Oliver crying on the ground in the corner in the fetal position. Liverpool back in front. Can I get an amen? Whoop whoop. I can only imagine when Chelsea equalised, all the little Twitterazzi would have been there going, "Ah, yes, Chelsea! Oh, Chelsea!" Uh-oh, couple of minutes later, and CJ steps up, and it's time to put them back in their place. Triple change here. James off, Lavy off, Tosin off, and another bunch of shit fuckers on. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Sit down, Gary Neville. So, Mark gave me confirmation, by the way. Robert gifted a membership, thank you. Mark gave me confirmation on what Carragher said. So he said, I think Chelsea are fortunate. The ref gave it on the pitch. It could go either way. There's an angle where it doesn't look like it's a penalty. But the angle we looked at, the camera behind both players, you can see he's going for a block tackle and Jones has gone over him. There's another angle where the keeper gets enough of the ball and Chelsea are fortunate to get away with it. So that was Carragher's actual words on the second penalty incident. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Gakpo tries to switch a play looking for the great man. Mo picks it up right side. Little bit of control with his head. We love it, Mo. Oh, I love this, Didinho. Hallelujah. Absolutely. Hallelujah. 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 Absolutely, mate. There you go. What a ball from Salah, though. I'm only one away from my prediction coming up as well. Ten minutes gone in the second half. The Reds 1 goal ahead. Goals today scored by Mohamed Salah and Curtis Jones, with an assist from Mohamed Salah as well. Come on, Cody. Come on. Mind not moaning. Got the missus looking at me funny. I'm promising nothing, Cara. I'm promising nothing. I can understand. I can understand why, to be fair though, mate. I can get why. Yes, Trent. That's it. Neto now, left side. Trent gets back at him. Cross in. Kelleher comes and claims it. Well done, Queeveen. Craig, didn't know you sang. Oh, yeah. Me, yeah. I was the sixth member of Westlife. Didn't quite make it. How many members was there in Westlife? 4 or 5? I was the extra member in Westlife that didn't quite make it. Oh, still, I would like to see Alexis McAllister brought on here to help us see this out. And again, remember, keep hitting that subscribe button, my friends. Want to get to 278,000 subscribers. I'm definitely not farting here at the minute either, sitting in the chair. If you can see me leaning forward a bit, it's windy time. More Northwest life. No, I've got it for you, Dave. Waste life is me. Waste life. Right. Neto, left side. God, Trent's defending under slot is much better. Yes, Ken, a lot better. Although you wouldn't know that if you listen to Roy Keane, Ken, because Roy Keane seems to think Trent can't defend, because that's the easy, lazy take from the gobby git. Ibu, out left side to Robbo. Nunes is doing well since he came on, mate. He's doing well. Gakpo. Jones. Well in, boys. Keep it in. Well in. No. And he passes it straight to a Chelsea player. But at least Palmer does the decent thing and kicks it out of play for Liverpool throw in. Low lie the fields of Anfield Road, where once we watched the King Kenny play. Steve Highway on the wings, we had dreams and songs to sing. Come on, boys. Would I take Roy in a one-on-one? I'd absolutely flatten him, mate, yes. Within no shadow of a doubt. There's about 95 weight classes between us, but yes, I would. Good ball out left side to Gakpo. Strike! Leaning back. Again, look at that from Mo. It's been a passing clinic today from Salah in the final third. A great assist for Jones. A beautiful spread pass there across from right to left as well for Gakpo. I think it is time to get Gakpo off and Diaz on though. MT said, tired of Neville. Curtis showed great composure and he's there talking about he was lucky. Yeah, I think we're all a bit tired of Neville, but apparently the football world wants to give him every platform possible to subject us to Gary Neville's shit takes over and over again. Gio, how are you, bro? Thank you for your super chat, mate. Appreciate you. Said Curtis has been pretty good. He's certainly... Look, I think he holds on to the ball too much at times, but yes, he certainly stepped up today. We're 61 minutes in here, just the one goal in it. Again, look at that. Can't defend though, Roy, can he? Can't defend, Roy, you twat. Do you know what? Is somebody ever on that overlap? Is anyone, guests, fellow YouTubers, anyone, is anybody going to call Roy Keane out for the absolute bollocks he talks about Trent? Because I tell you, put me on there and I'll tell him to shut up. Trent had a great game again today defensively, as he has most of this season defensively. Neto with a cross in. Ooh, good strike from the Chelsea player, but thankfully straight at Kelleher. Madueke with a decent shot. Lucho's ready to come on. Are Manscaped any good? I'm not just saying this because we work with them, but yes, Manscaped sets are class and they're very well made as well. So yes, if you do want to treat yourself, you know what to do. Use the code Anfield20. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. To what? How is he giving a free kick here? Oh, fuck off, Brooks, you twat. More gimpery. Grow up? Me? Never. Never happening, Ebad. Never. Shoulders to shoulders of fell now, apparently. I know. He's an absolute poopy face, the referee. Manscaped products are great, said Leston. I think so as well. You know, I've had a few of them over the years and always work well. They've a new dome shaver that I'm trying to get them to send me as well. Because if anybody needs, you know, to be talking about shaving their head, it's this guy. Right, free kick to Chelsea. Palmer's over it. About 21 yards out. Off the wall. Wall does its job. Well done, Wall. I think it was Jones that got the block in. Well done. The Wall did its job. Let's have a look. Nope, it was Trent. Trent again there. You know the lads that can't defend, Roy. Stand, boys, stand. Free kick out. Liverpool player tripped. Darwin tripped. Free kick Liverpool. Destroy King Void King. By any chance did you get the email? No. And I checked because I went looking for the email last night, mate. I didn't get it. I don't know if you sent it to the wrong address or something, but it wasn't in our spam folder and it didn't come into our inbox. Because I was looking out for it because, as I said, I'd send you the mug for the young lad. So maybe try it again. It's contact@AnfieldAgenda.com. That's the email. But yeah, as you know, looking to send that mug over to welcome little Tiernan to the world. Right, here we go. Luis Diaz on to replace Cody Gakpo with 25 minutes to go. I think it's the right change as well. Craig, when you take those deep breaths, I'm worried. Yeah, it's usually me trying to compose myself if I'm doing that. But We've got 25 to go. I'd like to see McAllister brought on as well, if I'm being really honest with you, but I do agree with that change from Arne Slot. Salah now tries a little dink over the top. Unlucky Mo. I like that from Salah. Wins the ball. First thing he did, head up, looking to get somebody in behind. Come on, boys. Come on. Cool. Right, we're in the last quarter of this one now. Craig, the referees are destroying the game with rule changes. Keane, Vieira, Vinnie Jones wouldn't last 5 minutes. Oh, I agree. It's the inconsistency again that is annoying me about the refereeing decisions. Come on, boys. I'd like to see us wrestle back control of this for the last quarter. Unlucky, boys. Offside there against Darwin. 2 feet inside the opposition half, and he manages to find a way to be offside there. Referee's calling him over now. Both of them. Yes, ref. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Wah, 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 wah. Gimpery. 22 to go. Thank you, Jacob. I'll try and keep you up to date, mate. It wasn't a foul, mate. It was given for offside, Kyle. It was given for offside. Darwin. Oh, there's another. That's the one you're on about. Sorry. The latest bit of gimpery from the referee. And Darwin goes in the book. Look at the look on Darwin's face there. The look on Darwin's face there, he knew what he was doing. He needs to be careful, Darwin. It's all very well and good leaving the little one on, mate, but we can't have you being sent off. Jota's injured. Darwin needs to walk this tightrope very carefully. What's Neville saying now? So what's Neville saying? A lot of people moaning about Neville on commentary there. I haven't obviously heard his comments. Cool. So our friend sent the email. We got your email now, mate. I'll make sure that mug is posted out during the week for you, sir, for young Tiernan. Mohamed Salah now has scored and assisted in 34 Premier League games, but only Wayne Rooney doing so in more games in Premier League history. Thank you for that stat, Mark, as well. Neville said he should have booked him before. Fuck off, Neville, you twat. Oh. Palmer, good block. Good block. Strike. Chelsea are creating a bit, lads. They're creating a bit. We need to wrestle back a bit of control here. Neto runs at the heart of the defence. Squares it across to Palmer. His shot's blocked, and then the follow-up one's blasted over the bar. Mirrorhead said, "Hi mate, just at work, having a sneaky peek. How are we looking?" I wouldn't say comfortable. That wouldn't be a word I'd be using. I mean, it's a very balanced game. But yeah, we're ahead, which I'm grateful for, Mirrorhead. But I definitely wouldn't be saying we're comfortable in the lead, mate. Soboslai to Salah. Again, he tries to feed the ball through. Soboslai again, back to Mo. Man on! Man on! Yes, Mo. Well done, son. Trent now. He's dispossessed. You don't get free kicks, Trent. We don't get free kicks. Soboslai. Ibu. Back to Quivine. Annie said, if Darwin didn't get personal with small things, he'd focus on making more goals. I like players that have a spark in them, but, you know, Darwin needs to be aware of the context of what he's done now. Jota's injured, so we can't afford him picking up a second one. Because if he gets banned, we're screwed. So, yeah, Darwin has to walk this tightrope now for the remainder of the game. Don't forget, by the way, 2 things coming up towards the end of the game. 1, we're going to be asking you for your player rating numbers in the match reaction show. So keep an eye out. There will be a link at the top of the chat in our match reaction where you guys can go and give us your player ratings, and we'll include them then in our player ratings video. You'll have mine and you'll have the highlights. Also, we're giving away a signed John Barnes shirt at the minute on our X account. So do go across there. With the link at the top of the chat if you want to enter in to win one of those John Barnes shirt. Ooh, Neto drags a shot wide, thankfully. Neto again, he's been troublesome since he's come on. Ran at the heart of the Liverpool defence here. Soboslai dicking about with the ball and gets dispossessed. Then Neto has a run, pulls his trigger, but drags it just wide of Kelleher's right hand post. Can't be doing that in the middle of the park. So yeah, anyway, if you want to have a chance to win that Barnes shirt, go over to our Twitter account. We're going to be giving away 2 signed John Barnes shirts as well at our live show in Liverpool. So if you want to come along to that, you can also get your tickets in the chat. Let's have a look at this decision from the ref. Every time a Chelsea player falls to the ground, the referee cannot get the bleeding whistle out quick enough. He's so bad. Kevin Real 21 said, the ref's a Chelsea fan, I'm convinced. Mate, he's awful. Awful. No doubt we'll all be told by Dermot Gallagher and Mike Dean and all how brilliant everybody is and how it's written in the 10 Commandments that thou shalt not question the Howard Webb PGMOL band of Cabbage Patch morons, but every week we're talking about these idiots. Christopher Nkunku coming on now for Chelsea with about 15 to go. I'm very interested to see who the referee is going to be for the Arsenal game. Can I have Jared Gillett, please? If you're watching, I'll have Jared Gillett as the referee. Oh, look, we get a free kick there. Badashile pushes Darwin onto the ground. Will he get his yellow? Adam, how are you? Hi, Craig and all from Grammy Chielas. You never walk alone. Top of the league. Welcome in, mate, and lots of love to you and your family as well. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for your super chat, my friend. How has Darwin been playing? Craig, love your stream, said Setu. He's been playing well since he's come on. He's definitely impacted the game in a positive way. Stop reading the chat and watch the game. I'll take care of me, bro. Don't worry about me. I'll take care of me. Trent, free kick. Wide right, ball in. Headed away by the Chelsea defence. I think it's Nkunku. Liverpool players down injured. So far we're carrying on in possession. Robbo pings one out. Liverpool players back up to his feet. Imagine telling me to stop interacting with the chat. Mate, that's what I'm here to do. Is to read people's comments and have a chat with people, mate. If anything goes on in the game, I'll be sure to let us know, don't worry. Canade now. Tisala. Trent. Soboslai. Man on. Back into Mo. Little dink over the top from Mo into the right channel. Weak. Not a great pullback there from Dom. Tries to pull it back towards the penalty spot. It's a poor pass, and now Chelsea bringing it away. Don't foul, Darwin. Jesus for the... He's going to give me a heart attack, lads. He's going to give me a heart attack. He wanted so badly to slide in and foul there. He needs to be careful. Nkunku now. Badashile. Or excuse me, no, that's Caicedo. Enzo. They move it out right hand side. Virgil. To Lucho. That's a yellow, referee. Surely that's a yellow. Yes, it is. Lucho was body checked off the ball there. Yeah, 100%. Shoulder straight to the chest. So Vega goes in the book. Alexis McAllister about to come on, by the way, which again I think is a good show. McAllister getting his final bits of instructions on the sideline before he comes on. 12 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Again, please do keep hitting that subscribe button, folks. Every one of you that hits it really does help us out. Come on, boys. Trent. To Mo. Chelsea player heads it out. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in on the near side. Joe Gomez coming on as well. So Joe Gomez and Alexis McAllister both going to come on at the next break and play here. Darwin. Dispossessed. Should have done better there, Darwin. Jesus. Well in, boys. Robbo. Diaz. Go on, boys. On the gallop. Down the left. Go on. Still Diaz. Still Diaz. Robbo. Recycles it back to Curtis Jones. Gravenberch. Jones. Again, Liverpool just protecting the ball here. Virgil. Robertson into the left channel. Up the line now to Jones. Diaz. Strike. Straight at Sanchez. Diaz gets a shot away. Goes for the near post, but easy for the Chelsea keeper. Another yellow. This time Canade goes in the book for a foul. So quick throw out from Sanchez to Nkunku. Let's have a look. No, he doesn't get the ball. It's a fair yellow. Doesn't get the ball. Correct decision. Where can I get that tee you're wearing? We don't sell them, mate, because they'd be too expensive, to be honest with you. You know, this t-shirt probably costs about, depending on what price I get them for, about €45 just to make. So yeah, we would love to sell them, but they'd be a bit dear. Same as the hoodies. Right, McAllister on. Trent off. So Trent off, Gomez on. And Jones off, McAllister on. So there we go. 9 minutes to go. So just to confirm, Trent and Jones off, Gomez, McAllister on. Nine to go. Well done. Well done, Andy Robertson. Diving header back to Kelleher. Well done. Connor Bradley's not in the squad today, mate. We think it's a precautionary thing, but he's not in the squad, unfortunately. Robbo tries to go up the line looking for Darwin. Badiashile goes back to Sanchez. Gomez, look how high he's up there pressing. Well done, Joe. Eight minutes plus stoppage time. How are we all feeling out there? Are we feeling nervy? Or are we feeling confident? Good challenge. Good challenge, Alexis McAllister. Throw in on the far side. Gusto's down. Somebody call a ambulance. Gusto's down. Need to get us a ambulance out there for another whiny little Chelsea bitch who's rolling around the ground. Nervy. Good challenge that from McAllister. Wins the ball. Would I be big into the GAA? No, wouldn't be big into it, mate. Would watch it, but I wouldn't say I'm big into it now. Gusto's still down with his right ankle. What was that? Wah, wah. Stop it now. Stop it. Wah, wah. Chiesia's not on the bench, mate. No Chiesa in the squad today. No Allison in the squad today. No Elliott in the squad today. No Bradley in the squad today. Again, just showing a replay here of Jones' goal. Nice little finish from him. Another great assist from Salah as well today. Jones sucking his thumb, which kind of goes into the whole stuff there for... So, a lot of these Chelsea players have spent most of the time sniffing the grass today. Six minutes to go, plus stoppage time, of which there'll probably be quite a big chunk of. Well done, Kelleher. Back out to Robertson, left side. Throw in out to Chelsea on the far side of the pitch. Am I confident that we'll win? I'm saying nothing because I'm not going to be blamed or credited, so I'm saying nothing. Am I confident that we'll win? I certainly think we're in a better position right now than Chelsea are, but they are pushing forward. They have a lot of attacking talent on the pitch. That's a bit of a mess there. Gomez puts it behind for a corner, but at least we have time to reset and defend it. But yeah, he certainly could have put his left boot through that and put it into the stands there, but Chelsea come across to take the corner. They go short. Palmer. Cross deep towards the far post. Ryan Gravenberch there wins the initial one, wins the second ball and puts it out on the far side for a Chelsea throw-in. Again, well done, boys. Good defender from Joe. Diaz. Win us a throw-in. Well done, Lucho. Well done, fella. What's my opinion on Trent's contract situation, said Dean. I'm very, very nervous, mate. Very, very nervous about it. Because, again, the longer it drags on, I think the more nervous we get. And we should never be in this position, to be fair. Well done, Ibu. Right decision. Lucky. Come on, Dom. Keep pressing. Keep going. Go, go, go. Chase. That's it. Chase. Press from the front, boys. Come on. There we go. Keep going. Keep pressing them. That's it, boys. Don't let them pass the halfway line. Keep pressing them. Press. Space here on our left side, by the way, if Chelsea switch the ball. Gomez spots it now. But then space is opened up between Gomez and the centre-back. Well in, Joe. Air ball, ref. Yes, free kick. Good stuff. Don't we play on Wednesday? Yes, away against Leipzig in the Champions League. And then next Sunday at the Emirates against Arsenal. Trent has been underpaid for the last 2 years. I think he's already leaving. So 2 things on that. He's been earning about 200 grand a week. So he's hardly, having to go on prepaid power. Secondly, remember, he wanted to hold off on some of these negotiations because of the Klopp stuff and wanted to see what the next manager was. So, again, and I still think we'd pay him more than Real Madrid would, if I'm being honest. I feel like if it came down to a money decision, we have more wiggle room to pay him than Madrid, who I think are only being opportunistic because Trent's on a free, potentially. Kelleher goes long with his clearance. Craig, if Trent does leave, should Bradley go and buy Frimpong? Frimpong I don't think of as a fullback, to be fair. I think of him more as a winger or a wing back. Bradley can certainly do a job, but I still think, yes, if you lost Trent, it's a mess. And we need to figure out what's going on. But we're not there yet, so let's hope for positive news. Robbo, back to Virgil. Virgil gets the pitching wedge out. Goes out right-hand side looking for Mo. Chelsea defender Vieira gets there, heads it out for a throw-in. Liverpool throw-in on this near side. Again, keep hitting that subscribe button for me if you're new to the channel. And again, we do appreciate you being with us. Every single one of you that hits that subscribe button gets us closer to our target of 300,000 before the end of the year. Darwin, don't be getting involved in any of these little niggly battles, mate. Don't do it. Keep your head. Stay away from them. How's Anfield sounding? I don't know, because I watch the games in silence. Obviously I don't want the microphone picking up any of the audio and me getting done for copyright, so I watch them in silence. I have no idea if Anfield's loud, quiet, or in the middle. Will I watch the El Clasico? Yes, but it's not on this week, mate. So, oh, Dom, what are you doing, bro? 2 chances there to get a strike away. That's a free kick. Well done, ref. 7 minutes, by the way, is the stoppage time. 7 minutes. 7! 7! 7! I've heard that somewhere before. Don't forget, here's a string of farts, I'd call this one. Yeah, a string. And match reaction coming up after the game as well. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Free kick to Liverpool. Dings towards the back post. Virgil heads it down. Palmer hooks it away. Gravenberch back into midfield, which we have the ball. Well done. Slip down the line looking for Darwin. He's never going to get there. And it goes behind for a Chelsea goal kick. We've had one of these 6 minutes. One penalty does not correlate to 7 minutes. Well, the penalty was in the first half. And the 7 minutes, don't forget we've had a lot of substitutions as well. Oh, sloppy. Get there, Dom. No. Come on, boys. Wake up. Another foul. Another free kick to Chelsea. And McAllister goes in the book. Can't keep giving them opportunities to get a ball into the box. Breathe. Right, Palmer over the free kick. Liverpool holding the line in and around the penalty spot. Palmer has an option to go short if he wants it, or he can cross it in. Here comes the free kick. Palmer. And headed over the bar from Vega. Goal kick. Again, you can be frustrated that he gets on the end of this, by the way. How does he get in there, get between the defenders and get a header? Thankfully for us it went over the bar, but... Deep breaths. Deep breaths. That's it, boys. Keep battling. Well in. Gravenberch. Great strength. Salah now. Looking to go over the top to Darwin. Colwell there for Chelsea. Liverpool looking to press. Chelsea play around that first press. Don't foul him, Ibu. You're on a yellow. Don't foul him. Throw into Chelsea on the near side. Oh, lads. Squeaky bum time. Three and a half minutes of stoppage time to go. I think I'm going to vomit. Come on, boys. Cross in. Oh! Oh! Ooh, that was close. Oh, my God. Oh, lads. Don't be doing that to me. Neto plays the ball into the back post. Oh! And then Kunku sliding in nearly gets there. Christine. How are we, Christine? So, speaking of GAA, Sinead's off to New York on Friday with her club. Liam Mellows to play Camogie. Dave will be bunny sitting. Nice. I hope she's a wonderful time, Christine. Great experience for her as well to go over to New York. Oh, heart in the mouth. And yes, let us know how Sinead gets on. Jesus. Right. Ball switched across to Salah. Reverse ball. Lucho. Oh, he tries a back heel. Comes off the Chelsea player. Offside given. Fuck's sake. Offside given. So Chelsea back at it already. We've now had 5 minutes of the 7. Robbo goes into the corner. Soboslai. Excuse me, Lucho. My apologies. Lucho. McAllister. Back out left side to Robbo. Hit it. Oh, unlucky. Oh. Diaz cuts inside on his right foot, goes past one, goes past two, strikes. It's always curling away from goal. Oof, unlucky there. Keep hitting that subscribe button for me as well, folks. Well in, Dom. Salah. We're into the final minute of stoppage time. Robbo just puts the laces through it. Ball's back with Sanchez. 50 seconds to go. Curtis Jones has been given player of the match from Sky. Got a goal and obviously won the penalty. Oh, no, he didn't win the penalty, did he? He did, yes, he did. But he won both of them. Lucho now tries to slip it back into Darwin. That's it, Darwin. Fuck you! That's absolute bollocks, ref! Absolute bollocks! You're a gimp! That is gimpery of the highest order! That was never a foul! Never! Never! It's over! Liverpool have the win. Top of the league. 4 points clear of Arsenal. Clear of Man City. And Arne Slot is now starting to realise what the state of officiating is like in the Premier League. Liverpool get the job done. Beat Chelsea by 2-1. That referee is a joke of a man. The PGMOL are a joke of an organisation. But Liverpool once again beat the officials and the opposition. Get in! Top of the league. Could I say happy birthday to Ushin? Of course. Ushin, young man, happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful day. Get in. No tests, they've said. No difficult opponents yet, they said. Chelsea beaten. United beaten. Next. Get in. Mohamed Salah with a goal today from the penalty spot and a great assist for Curtis Jones. Wow. Wasn't pretty. Had to dig in. Chelsea, to their fairness, kept coming. But we held out, got the 2-1 win, and we move on. Steve, thank you, mate, for gifting a membership. Really appreciate that, Steve Aldersey. So, we will see you for the match reaction in 2 minutes. Don't worry. It's going to take you there when the stream ends, but in case it doesn't, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. And remember 2 things before we finish up. 1, we're giving away a signed John Barnes shirt on our Twitter account. And 2, we're going to be asking you to give us your player ratings with a link that's going to be in the live chat. So remember, if you want to take part in that, click on the link in the match reaction live chat and you can submit your player ratings and we'll include them in our player ratings video at the end of the game. Mohammed said this win is so much sweeter when the referee does his best to shaft us. Mohammed, my friend, I think we are simpatico on that one, sir. It is definitely sweeter. And I'm expecting more referee shenanigans, Mohammed, next week when we travel to the Emirates, bro. But for now, job done. I'll see you in 2 minutes for the match reaction. Remember, link top of the chat. We'll see you there in a second. The Reds have beaten Chelsea by 2-1. What was that? Top of the league.